What's going on, guys? Just wanted to bring you some of our new stuff we have at hostile.com. I'm going to take you to the website real quick. We'll get you there. This is the Sacrifice Long Body. Came out yesterday or the day before. And we have 3 colorways for it. If you click shop now, it'll take you there. You have the black and gray. You have the black Miami Vice, blue, and the white and gray, which I love. White makes you look bigger, by the way. So pick that one up. And then if you go to Brandwear Tees and scroll down to one of our staple shirts, is our original shirt, which is the OG Sacrifice Classic. We have these new colorways. They have the espresso and they also have the military green. So that's launching for this week. We have some cool stuff coming next week as well. Every week for the next little while, we're going to have some awesome stuff coming out at hostile.com. So make sure you get there. Use code RBP at checkout to save some money. Thanks, guys. Hello, Mr. Feroce.
Hola. What's cracking, brother?
Do you have some French in your blood or sorry, Hispanic in your blood that I don't know about? No?
No, I just went to Mexico a bunch this year.
Ah, so you're feeling okay. How many times did you go?
I went 3 times in like 12 weeks.
Dude, were they all vacations or some of them work?
One was a vacation.
That's right. You had the expo that I was supposed to be at that expo and I didn't get a chance to go.
I tell you what, dude, it was I've never been. I went to Australia that's super similar to America with the expos.
Yeah.
But then when we went to Mexico, like you couldn't, dude, people were just coming out of nowhere to get pictures. They just come up, say hi, get a picture, and then leave immediately.
Yeah. They don't care anymore. They're like, thanks. See you later.
Well, that's what I mean. I was like, this is a whole different experience because they knew I didn't really understand anything.
Are you eating salmon or are you eating carrots?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. That's what I knew. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Here's a question then. Have you ever put salt on your watermelon? Have you ever heard of that?
No, but what did I see recently? Did you see that on TikTok?
No, my old man used to do it. It was like an old school thing.
Really?
We were talking about it, yeah. And then like my dad used to put salt on it. And then Bob's dad did the same. So I didn't know if it was like if you ever heard like the old man doing or anything like that.
Do you do it or no?
Every now and then, yeah, just because I'm like, wonder why it was good. And then I like salt because I'm a fat guy and I like that shit.
Is it better or is it just different?
It's salt on watermelon. It's exactly
what you think it is. Yeah. I can't remember what I just saw on TikTok. It was like something weird with it was vanilla ice cream. That's what it was. It was vanilla ice cream with olive oil. Yeah, I know. It sounds fucked. But so the girl shows it, then it cuts to another guy. He's like, this is bullshit. I got to try it. So he tries it and he's like, for some reason, this is fucking delicious. Really? So yeah, it's the weirdest combination sometimes. You can't.
I think there's like olive oil cakes or some shit now. Cause when we were watching like the holiday baking championship, like we did the spring baking champion. That's the one thing Emmy loves to watch.
Yeah.
And they were doing a lot of olive oil stuff.
Really?
Like pastries with olive oil. Yeah.
Olive oil cakes.
Hola.
What the fuck? Did you hear Seth or no?
No.
He said the same fucking thing when he logged on.
Fucking Spaniards, huh?
Great minds think alike.
Lemon olive oil cake.
Olive oil cakes, yeah.
What does olive oil cake taste like? A subtle hint of lemon. Has a subtle hint of lemon, stays incredibly moist for days. Well, you'd assume so from the olive oil. Huh.
Sounds good.
Interesting. What about olive oil vanilla ice cream? There it is.
No shit.
Vanilla ice cream with olive oil and sea salt. Yeah, that's the one I saw. Crazy.
Did they like drizzle it on there? Is that the thing?
Yeah, drizzle a couple glugs. I don't know what a glug is, but drizzle a couple glugs.
Glug.
Sounds pornographic.
Drizzle a couple glugs of olive oil. Other great sprinkle a pinch of sea salt.
Glug it all over your chest.
Yeah, I saw it last week. I was like, that sounds disgusting, but apparently it's a fucking thing.
Say hello, Ian. Say it how you want to say it.
Dude,
yeah. Say your version of hello.
Like if I was to come on here and just say hello?
Yes.
So what's up?
Oh, okay. Well, Seth, one sec. Let's wait for Paul. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Fouad.
Oh, there
we
guys. Okay. No, because Seth came.
Headset.
Seth came on first, and Seth said "Hola," and then we were talking, and then Mike came on like 5 minutes later, and then he said "Hola," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Imagine if I had said that too.
I know. That's what I'm like. That's why we were like, what the fuck's going on here?
We have a Spanish theme tonight.
Paul, have you ever heard of vanilla ice cream? Since you're a vanilla ice cream guy, vanilla ice cream, olive oil is very, very Italian.
Oh, it's funny. We just had this conversation.
Even though the best olive oil comes from Lebanon, but anyway,
That's not true.
but yes, it is true. It's actually Greece, I think, but whatever. Anyway,
Let's look that up. Let's leave that right now. That's not fact.
Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. Since we're on this topic, let's find out. Where does the best olive oil come from? Spain, then Italy, then France,
then Spain.
Really?
You ain't even in the top 5, Fouad.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
Lebanese
bullshit.
olive oil.
They're just being racist. They're being racist. What is
Here we
this?
go. Keep going. Let's see how far down we got to go to get to Lebanon.
This is an anti-Arab.
Oh my God,
I think it is.
You're not even in the top 100 here.
This is some guy from Italy made this. Look at this. All Italy in here.
we love Lebanese guys.
We love them guys.
Anyway, Paul, have you ever heard of olive oil, vanilla ice cream, and sea salt?
No, I never heard of that before. No, who does that?
Apparently, it's a thing, and it's like supposed to taste great.
Really? Like in certain places, it's a big thing, or like just generally?
No, I just saw it on TikTok last week. I don't know. I didn't delve into it. I'm just saying I was reminded of it because Seth was talking about putting salt on his watermelon. So we were talking about weird concoctions.
Yeah, some people do the watermelon thing. I'm not a big salt guy.
I do salt and cucumber. I've done that before.
Yep.
Dip a cucumber in salt.
Celery.
Yeah, I try not to eat it like with the whole thing. Like I try and bite it
How do
from
you
the
eat
side.
it? How do you eat it?
I bite it from the side, Mike.
You're air dicking.
I don't do it this way. I do this.
Air dicking.
You're air dicking.
Paul, did you say that you salt celery?
Oh, no, I don't, but I'm sure some people do.
Celery? No, they don't. Celery is actually used. Celery's
Celery
actually
is only meant for peanut butter. That's it.
Or cheese whiz.
Can I interject for 1 second? Celery is actually used in cooking as a salt.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like when a chef wants to make a dish saltier.
Is that why?
Like if you know what a good if you think about traditional pasta sauce, you're Italian, you should know this.
Yeah, I don't put salt.
Carrots, no, celery, carrots, and onion are like the base of every fucking good pasta sauce.
Probably a shitload of salt too, though.
No, I'm not talking about spices. I'm talking about there's always a good onion, celery, and carrot chopped up finely base, and then they put the rest. But that's always usually the.
It's funny though, when I look up recipes, I don't see that.
All right, let's look it up. Maybe I'm full of shit.
There's a name for that.
That combination.
Lebanese sauce.
I think there is too.
Just crush up some beans and put them in there too, Fouad.
What do you want me to type? Celery. Wait.
No, just put spaghetti sauce recipe.
Shut up. Celery, carrot, onion.
No, it just dismisses me all the time. Like nothing.
Look at celery, carrot, onion, pasta sauce. It came up by itself. What is the celery, carrot, onion? Mirepoix? Mirepoix?
Mirepoix.
The French flavor base called mirepoix. I guess it's French. This is what you say, Paul. This is mirepoix.
Mirepoix. I think that's how you say it.
All right.
Poissy.
Let's see. The mirepoix, you idiot.
Okay,
that's close. Anyway, that's a mixed celery is used to give like a salt flavor to food.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Was it reduced down and become salty?
Yeah.
Here, watch.
Or is it high in like natural salt?
Do chefs use celery as?
Because they sell celery salt, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
people drink celery water shit now, don't they?
Here, let's see what this says. Maybe I'm full of shit again. Celery is very high in nitrates and can effectively function just like curing salt. This is for something else. Is celery a good substitute for salt? This alone makes it a wonderfully heart healthy ingredient, and you can even use the seeds as seasoning and a salt substitute.
Celery seeds?
I guess, yeah.
I'm a seasoning
This
salt
argument, this is falling apart quickly.
Yeah.
What's falling apart?
It's not celery, it's the seeds.
Seeds.
No, it's not just the seeds. Celery has like a salty addition to it.
Addition.
That
What?
it sounds made up.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just it's the same thing with lemon juice. They do the same thing with lemon juice. Lemon juice is also used as like a saltier addition.
That's salty. That's like to add like acidity.
Yeah.
Right,
Yes, also acidity. But that's not
Well, I
just
think predominantly acidity.
no, that's not true.
I think 0 salt.
Yeah,
all
so-
acidity.
You're just trying to win the argument. Go ahead.
I'm not trying to win anything. I'm just telling you how I've been taught to cook.
Well, you were a chef at one time.
The same chef that told him that the olive oil that's the best in the world comes from Lauzon. You know?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
No, nobody told me that. I just made that one up. Here, let's see. I typed it in. Let's see what comes up. All right. Lemon used as a salt substitute. Often what your taste buds are looking for is a flavor enhancement, which is exactly what lemon juice delivers. In fact, if you're out of salt or are trying to minimize sodium, you can replace it with half as much lemon juice. See? Fuck you guys. I'm not
Alright,
full of
hey.
shit.
Well,
You backed it up.
I backed out of that. I'm Paul tonight. I'm always a little bit right.
Yeah. Hey.
What's going on, guys? I want to pause the podcast for a minute just to bring you guys our sponsor, which is Marek Health. But they're not only my sponsor, they are definitely the ones that help me keep my health right. And one of the things that sometimes gets lost in the podcast, we joke around a lot about health and drugs and all these different things, but I need to stress to you how important it is to actually see the people at Marek Health to get your blood work, but not only to get your blood work, but also to optimize your hormones. So look, I'm not going to take a long time. We'll get back to the podcast, but trust me, get to marekhhealth.com/RBP. Don't worry about using my code if you don't want to. It doesn't matter. Just get to Marek Health, get somebody to look at your blood work, get somebody to look at the drugs you're using and your hormones and make sure that you're doing things properly, because these things can lead to symptoms and issues down the road. Things that I didn't know about, things that doctors never told me about, and things that I'm dealing with now that I didn't have to deal with had I had the information. So please get to marekhhealth.com. A lot of the jokes are all fun and games, but you do have to take these things seriously because bodybuilding is a risky world and it's important for you guys to make sure you're getting checked. marekhhealth.com is the people to go see. Anyways, I also want to let you guys know I found out today that you probably none of you probably care. Maybe Ian and Seth care a little bit.
Care, Fouad. What do you got?
You of all people,
You know I care. What's
you
going
100% don't care about what I'm about to say.
tell me
Just
what's
tell
up.
me.
The new wait,
I saw this on your tab.
I saw it. I just saw it.
the new Corvette has 1,064 horsepower.
Fucking animal.
It is the new ZR1. And one
That's
day,
crazy because that one that you were driving in Orlando, Tommy's, was already so fucking fast, you know?
yeah, I know that was like 650 or something like that, or 700. I can't remember.
I just saw this because I was watching this. This is what I saw. Somebody posted it.
Yeah.
Is there a price tag on this thing yet?
I don't know, dude, but the Z06 is going for, well, I'm talking Canadian prices, but the Z06 is going for like 200 Canadian, which is,
Yeah.
I think it's going around 150 in the US.
I mean, the resale is even higher.
The problem with this is you take a Corvette that has 1,000 horsepower, which is fucking awesome, and it has the same performance as some European cars. But if somebody's going to spend $300,000, they're probably going to buy a fucking Lambo.
I mean,
yeah, depends. Yeah.
A lot of guys.
Like, I had a hard time keeping up with you in that GT3 when you were in that Corvette.
No. I'm not saying because it's better. I'm saying performance-wise, this thing's going to be just as good, if not better, than some of the Lambos.
But people want the luxury, that name and title. With
I
it.
think people want I think when someone's spending $300,000 or $400,000, they want the name McLaren, Lambo, Ferrari. Not that you probably can't get a Ferrari, but like,
Yeah,
they want that. They want that
exclusivity that comes with that.
Yeah, I just don't know if Corvette has that.
It'll be limited to people that are like more driving enthusiasts, not like car snobs, you know?
Don't get me wrong. They're going to make probably a minimum amount. They're going to sell out of them. There's no fucking doubt.
dude, the C7s, the ZR1s, the C7s.
Yep.
I was going to buy one and I was like, I shouldn't get a rear wheel drive, sports car as my first sports car ever.
Yeah.
And they were ignorant.
Yeah. Well,
I was going to buy one. They were like $125,000.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yep.
Low miles. Those things are going for $225,000.
well, it's because they're
I'm
the
like,
last.
holy
They're the last
fuck.
of the
Last of the dying breed.
Last of the front engine, last of the front engine, last of the manual shift, last
But
of
it just
the like the
blew
whole
my
thing.
mind that I was like, I
Yeah.
can't believe that like that whole thing about people investing in cars. It's a real fucking thing because I was like, I couldn't get it because I'd wrecked the damn thing and probably would have at least. I would have totaled it.
Depending on the car, they can fucking really increase. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That-
but
but
then
that
with
ca-
this, they're sick rides. The C7s are my favorite muscle car, like modern muscle car.
You're lucky you
Doesn't
didn't.
he,
You're lucky you didn't buy it though. You can't keep that thing on the road.
That's why I didn't buy it. I was like, I'd have totaled it.
But this new one, the new one's rear wheel drive, true. But because the engine's at the back, there's enough weight on the tires to like keep it in place. So it's well, it's a mid engine, it's not back, but it's got more weight on the backside to keep the tires down. But the fucking old one, I had the Z06 and I couldn't keep the tires down.
Yeah.
So I was like, sorry, Paul, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, well, isn't the Viper like that? Didn't the Viper increase in value after time? They stopped when it made
Vipers are
so.
notorious for being like fucking impossible to handle.
Well, especially the ACR, the
Huge
top-
Z10 in the front, like no weight in the back. Yeah.
the
Zero.
top Viper, the ACR, really increased in value because it broke a lot of the track records and shit. So it was like
And they only made that car for a couple of years, didn't they?
the ACR, I don't know how long they made it for. The ACR they only made no, the ACR was around for a while, but the one that broke all the records was the last generation.
You can buy some used Vipers for like pennies on the dollar now, though. Like you could get like a sick fucking Viper for like 60 to 120 grand. Like
Oh, really?
Depending on the year, yeah.
Depending on the condition of it, yeah.
on the year, yeah, depending on the year.
The ACR is obviously a little more, but
All right, so we started off the podcast with a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm
Cars.
positive.
Well, as
I'm,
opposed
I'm-
to
Cars,
I'm
dude.
positive. I'm positive about the celery. I really got to find that. I'm honestly, I'm like, I'm a little
Melissa,
bit bummed. A little bit bummed.
have you ever heard of people using celery as a salt substitute?
Not really as a salt substitute, but when it's added to food, it gives
a compliment.
Yeah, it's not. I don't want to. I'm not trying to misspeak. Lemon juice, yes. Celery, no. Celery is more like.
Lemon juice as a salt substitute.
But that doesn't mean she's right.
Yeah,
I worked
she's
in-
kind of right.
I worked in a fucking restaurant, and we just found it. And we just found it on.
She's a woman, though, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go with Melissa
right.
on this one.
Yeah, you got to default to that.
You fucking assholes. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's like Million Miles Away. It's an amazing movie, and you guys just won't even.
Yeah.
You won't even believe me. Just I get DMs daily about people watching it.
Did
and how
any
much
of you
I love
watch the Presumed Innocence finale?
the
Amazing.
finale.
Amazing.
I haven't watched the finale yet.
Yeah, dude, so
Haven't watched
good.
it yet? Oh fuck!
Not
You're
the
missing.
finale. I
Don't
Let me
ruin
tell you.
Yeah.
You want to know who did it?
Guess who did it? Yeah,
I gotta watch this show.
yeah. You
an
gotta
awesome
watch it.
show.
I'm still doing Vikings right now.
What did I watch the other day that was total dog shit? Oh, not the other day. You know what I was just thinking about? Do you remember? Did you watch Bear?
The Bear. Melissa.
The Bear, the show about the chef. He starts his own like restaurant. Well, he was a chef and his brother dies. Blah blah blah. You didn't? None of you watched it?
I
watched, like,
I've
the
watched
first
a good
season.
chunk of it. Yeah.
What did you say, Mike?
I watched the first season. I got sick of it.
The first and second,
Literally the exact same thing that happened to me.
the third season for me killed me. I was like, I couldn't get into it at all. I was like, this is shit. But
Yeah, I watched the first season. The second season, I like started and like couldn't quite. I found it. The show just like it's so panic inducing. You know.
the
like-
last season's even worse for that, dude. It's
I
like
heard
it's
that.
crazy.
It's like
Yeah.
you know the one
Like
where
this.
they're at the first time they're at his family's for Christmas when the guy drives the car through the house. It's like so much chaos, like all the time. They're like, I don't want to fucking watch this. I'm gonna have a
Yeah.
fucking anxiety attack. You know.
What movie?
Especially
That was,
before bed.
that was like that.
it's like, I want to relax and watch something like, you know, at least if you watch something that's like presumed innocence, that is a little like, you know, like a crime, murder, mystery thing like that. It's like it doesn't give you a fucking anxiety attack, you know?
Right. Yeah. Is this too much, or is it like really suspenseful?
No, it's not. It's not suspenseful at all. The Bear.
Oh, it's just like
It's
way
like
too much.
it's like the frenzy of a kitchen. If you've ever worked in a kitchen, it's like just
Well,
high
yeah,
stress
because-
for no reason.
Okay.
And his family, everyone's fighting like chaotically
Yeah.
24/7. It's just like such a chaotic show, you know?
Like teen moms. My wife used to watch Teen Moms. So that's all it was. That's all it was
Not like Teen
chicks
Mom,
yelling
but
at each
like
other.
Teen Mom.
Not like Teen Moms.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does anybody have the scorecards for Chicago?
You want me to get him?
Yeah, if you can, please. I'm trying to look right now for them. I can't seem to find.
I got it.
You got the placings?
Yeah.
All right. It's time for the moment of truth.
I finally
won.
lost, guys. I'm
Oh, that's right. Your
I
reign
think-
of terror
I
is
think-
over.
I actually think Seth might have won.
All right. Where was Hutchison, Ian?
Hutchison was fifth.
Okay. Where was Fuda? He was first. Tim was second.
Yeah,
Phil was what, 14th?
13.
Damn it, Phil. God
Really?
damn it, Phil.
9. That one.
No, oh, yeah, he was 4.
Robin, where was Robin?
Oh, fuck.
12th or something, I think, wasn't he? I'm not really sure.
One sec, my phone's ringing here.
Who said third call out?
Hang up on them. Phil, Mike had Phil at first.
Fucking Phil, man.
Oh, Mike, that's gonna hurt.
13.
13.
Never again. I don't care what happens.
He says he's coming
Not
back.
even
better
if there's
this
a
week.
fire, I'm not putting him in first.
He says this week he's coming back better.
Even if there's a fire. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
From Step Brothers.
Okay,
I'm not calling him dad.
Robin was what?
You got a 10. He's 16th.
He's 16. Where was Hassan?
Hassan was 8th.
So
Yeah,
2.
only one off for Hassan.
No,
at least.
one. Okay. So you got 4, 5, 6, 15, 16, 26, 27.
That's like triple my worst.
That's more you've had all year.
Yeah, that's every score.
Yeah.
Huda, Hutchison, Tim. Where was Robin again? 16th. So that's the 13.
11.
What?
What?
Oh,
No,
you're gonna be triple
11.
digits. You're gonna
What
be
is your
triple digits,
math?
Mike.
11. 11.
Oh, sorry. Okay. And where was Hassan? 7?
2,
He's 8. Yeah.
he's 3.
3. Okay. So what do you got here? 13,
God
14,
damn it.
14, 16, 18, 29, 31, 34.
34.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Paul. Foda. Phil was what, 14th again? So, okay, so 12.
Wait, no, sorry. Over there, you had Tim for me. You, Tim, he was 3rd.
Yeah, Tim was third. That's right. You gave
okay.
so then you also got Mike wrong then because you got Nathan in third on Mike's sheet.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me fix this. 26. What did I do on Mike's?
No, Nathan is 4th
It's
place.
4th.
So-
No,
Oh,
Nathan's
I'm sorry.
fourth. Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Just stay out of it, Paul. I got
Sorry.
this.
Yeah, I'll just sit here.
Foda, where was Jordan Hutchison?
2.
Hutchison was 5th, so 2. Phil,
9.
12. What am I doing?
What do you mean? I had Phil twice. That's a typo. I
No,
had Nathan there.
Oh, it's not.
Yes, sure you did. Nathan
Double
below.
Phil.
Well, I didn't have Phil in second.
You did
Uh,
have Phil in 2nd?
I don't know now.
We're gonna just give it to twice.
Let's just make that a 0. Let's just break that. You can't double up on Phil for me. I didn't pick
Well, you
Phil
had
twice.
Phil twice. What do you
No,
want from
yeah,
me?
it was your mistake. You're the
Not
one
my-
that's got the control of the
not
goddamn
my
keyboard.
mistake.
That's your.
Man, you really should have done that.
I gotta have.
That's
I got
fucked up,
100.
Paul.
Yeah.
Well, who else do we have in there that he's missing?
Hassan.
12, 14.
Do you think you would have put Hassan that high?
Fourth. Where's Tim for me? I didn't have Tim in 7th. You fucked with my picks.
I did
I
not.
didn't have Tim in
I swear to
7th.
God.
You did.
I swear to
know
God.
you did.
No, I remember what
Let's
happened.
go back and watch
No.
last episode.
I remember
we'll have
what
to go
happened.
back and-
Okay, hold on a minute. I remember what happened.
What?
He made all of his picks and then he forgot to put Tim in, so he put him in 7th. So no, you don't get to move him up.
Oh yeah, he is right that it did happen.
We can
I don't remember
we can put Hassan in for you if you want. We'll plug in Hassan.
Okay.
Okay, we'll give you Hassan.
Okay, thank you.
So what is Hassan? Hassan was 7th or 8th?
8.
7th.
4. Tim was what? 3rd?
Yeah.
So that's 4.
I don't think I put Hassan in front of Tim.
12, 14, 18, 29, 31, 35. I
Yeah.
did that right.
Boom.
Yeah.
Last.
These are unofficial though, because we have to go
No,
back
this
and
is
verify.
official. It's
That's what I
official. It's
said.
in the box now, so it's done.
Seth. Okay, I'll go next. Foda, Hutchison, 3. Tim, 1.
No, Tim was 3rd.
No, Tim was 3rd for it.
Oh, 0. Sorry. Phil,
Phil.
10.
12. Oh no, 9. Sorry,
What are you talking about? I thought he was 14th.
13th.
Oh, 13th. 9. Robin. Fuck. Robin.
Well,
Fuck.
Then I got you got to knock a point off for me too, though.
Where was Jan?
Oh, here I got it. One sec. Jan was 9th.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad. So I got 3, 12, 23, 25, 27.
Whoa, I just beat you by one.
Fuck you, Ian.
But this is not official yet, though. 'Cause
So
I'm
far,
pretty
still
sure I
winning,
put
but
Tim in front
I
of
think
Lauzon.
Seth won according to the
Seth,
map.
Foda, Hutchison, 3. Tim, Robin was last, so 12.
12.
Nathan, 1.
1.
Phil was
8.
that 8?
7.
No.
7.
Was he 13th or 14th?
13th. 7.
Then you guys owe me a point.
And Vlad was 5.
3, 15, 16, 23.
Oh, that's who I had in fourth.
28.
I had Vlad.
Fucking Ian won again.
Fuck. I want to recount.
Yeah,
I
me
want
too.
to recount, damn
Me
it.
too. Me too.
Well,
Okay,
you're not
here.
even close.
Possible.
Hey, no, let's give Paul the benefit of the doubt here that on his second fill, he had Vlad.
No,
Okay.
hold on a minute.
No.
Yep.
We're not. No.
I'm pretty sure that's what I had.
No,
Yep.
no, no,
Yep.
no.
Pretty sure that's what I had, Fouad. Or I had Tim there and Vlad in
Still
We're
doesn't,
not-
it still doesn't make him win. It still doesn't make him
Doesn't
win.
matter. Those are his picks. They're in. It's too late.
I can't believe I somehow won this again. Let's count these up again. There's no way I won.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is all fucked up. We should just
Hutchison.
void this week.
Yeah.
Phil 9. Nathan
1.
1. Robin 10. Hassan 1.
So 5, 14, 15,
25.
25, 26. Yeah. Okay. Steph,
Son of a
Seth.
bitch.
Boda
3,
3, 0,
15,
12.
16, 23, 28.
28.
Yeah.
I
Holy
can't
fuck.
believe you won
fucker.
again. You
Holy
fucking fuck.
fucking hell.
What screwed me? You know what is fuck? Robin, fuck you, Robin.
Should have put Vlad instead of Robin.
Where did I go wrong?
it's
I
Vlad,
want to. I want to. You know where I went wrong? It was Robin and Phil fucked us all.
Yeah. all of
This
us.
was because all my picks are pretty good. Look, 0, 0. I got a fucking 11 and a 9 here because of Robin and Phil.
Yep.
I thought putting Hutchison first, Ian was what gonna hurt you the most, but
Evan, so
I got 2 right, you fuckers. Nobody else got. Me and Seth got 2 right.
I got 1.
Yeah, you all got 1. Well,
I got 3 ones though. That's why.
Yep.
I got
No,
both
I didn't get any
Yeah.
right.
and one
Yeah.
off.
How big is
Motherfuckers.
Vlad?
Oh,
That dude
yeah.
was huge.
Yeah,
I
he's a
don't
big
know.
guy.
yeah, we should cover the show a little bit instead of just going over the picks. Instead of our own selfish like.
Those guys did do something on stage.
Yeah. Okay.
We did go over it.
Oh yeah, me and Ian did the breakdown. So
Yeah.
yeah, fuck you guys. That's fine. Me and Ian already did it. We can move on to Dubai though, which is absolutely fucking nuts.
Yeah.
This is the
Huge.
list. Okay, so the standouts off the top are going to be William Bonac, Nathan Diasha. We have where the fuck?
Rubiel.
Where did he
Bottom.
go? Rubiel
Barus.
and Barus. Where's Barus?
Bottom.
Ah, there he is. Barus. Where's Rubiel? There's Rubiel. Nathan and William. To me, those are the top 4. But then we also have like this
Yeah.
there's a couple other standouts. Where the fuck is he? Ali Edward.
Yeah, he's up there.
Is he? Where is he? There he is. No.
Where's he? Right?
Yeah,
Go on.
right
Oh
there,
yeah,
so
Ali,
that's- yeah.
Ali Edward. Yeah, this guy looks really good. We'll take a look at him in a minute. Is that Niyhat kid, the 21-year-old? Is he doing 212?
Yeah, that's what I saw today.
Okay, yeah. So that leaves that out. So
I don't know a lot of these names to be honest.
I don't either, but I saw some pictures of a couple of these guys. Like,
There's a Russian in the lineup.
pretty impressive.
There's
That
2.
21-year-old kid looks crazy.
Mhm.
Nuts.
okay, let's take a look at Ali Edward first, just because I know he's pretty fucking awesome. He's probably in here somewhere.
Oh,
This
I
guy.
saw him this morning. Yeah.
Oh, this guy, yeah.
So this guy weighs 99 kilograms. I don't know how tall he
Oh.
is,
Light though.
but he's like
Yeah.
he's like 220. but-
206?
No, man, 99 kilograms
much?
is 220.
I said 89.
So
Yeah, 218.
yeah. But
How
his
is he
fucking
only-
proportions are fucking
Mhm.
nuts. Look at his waist, man.
Waist.
Is he 5'4"? Like, how does he?
He's 5'4".
No.
No, I'm just saying. How are you 218 looking like this? You know,
Well, he's coming up from 212. He was a 212 guy, and he's
Looks
so
great.
probably like 5'4", 5'5".
yeah. I don't know how tall he is, but his fucking physique is phenomenal. The only knock on him I could see is he could use a little bit more hamstring,
Yeah, what's the
back
back
shots?
shots like?
but
Yeah.
they're fucking incredible. Check this out.
The waist in that front double is unbelievable.
Look at this shit. Watch this. Watch him get into this.
Yeah, I've seen this.
See that shit?
Yeah.
Look at this. Dry as fuck too. It's
This
like
traps.
crazy.
Dry.
Fucking traps are crazy.
All it's just I just see a little bit, you know, the legs need a little bit more, especially in the hamstring area, but this is all crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, there's guys like Nathan in this lineup too that don't have the best hamstrings and glutes. So I mean, like he could fare well in that top group, you know.
I think he'll be fifth, sixth, somewhere in there, depending on what these other guys look like at the show. But
Yeah, unless he looks like his chest is a little narrow on that, but unless he just looks small in this lineup.
Yeah, because there's probably gonna be a lot of big dudes in this lineup.
Because I mean, you have to think 218. Like Nathan Epler was, like I said, and I think he commented that I was like spot on. He was like 227.
yeah, but that's my point. So you took Nathan
10
Epler.
pounds lighter than Nathan.
I get it, but you take Nathan Epler and you go, okay, phenomenal conditioning, phenomenal presentation, phenomenal structure and proportions. He's fourth place.
Yes,
The lineup here is better.
He wasn't competing against Bonac and Nathan and
But that's why I said fifth, sixth. Like I've already established that like Nathan, William,
Yeah, no, I don't.
Rubiel, and that will all be the top four, and Baruz will be the top four.
Yeah.
But he's not far behind those guys. I found out he's only 27, which is crazy. Because he's like young fucking guy on his way up. Like this is fucking wild, man. Look at this.
Traps are crazy.
Traps.
Looks like two baby arms holding his head up.
Just the detail is fucking wild.
Yeah, his conditioning is good. Like the dryness is good for a guy with that dark skin color, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here's some other shots.
His chest is by far his weakest point, but I mean, it's still it's not like terrible in some shots. Like the most muscular, his chest is really a weak point, but his side chest is not like awful.
Yeah. His shoulders are just a bit overpowering for his chest.
I think his delts are so big. Yeah. That's what kind of takes away.
I mean, if you go back and look at that most muscular, even without the delts, it's still,
yeah.
I think it's something that he can work on with his posing as he grows, because when he hits that, it goes away, but it's not horrid.
Yeah.
He progressed well.
Okay, we'll get away from we won't spend too much time on just him, but is there anybody else?
No, that's 212 guys. Okay.
This is 212 guys, yeah. I don't know if he did a collage for the open. I don't think so. Not that I saw. But if we go back here, is there anybody on this list that we don't know that we want to see?
I mean, I don't know 90% of these guys.
Yeah.
I know. I don't want to go through all of them. Let's just, can we just pick a top five? Can we just do the top five guys?
Well, let's see like a couple. Like let's see this Mikhail Maslov or this fucking Alexei Kusanov guy.
Didn't Jassim there compete last year?
Yeah, like I need to see some of these.
Where Ali Jassim? Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I think he competed last year in a show.
This guy, maybe?
No.
Some of these guys don't even have fucking Instagrams. That's the crazy thing. Let's take a look at Ismail Radwan. Just randoms.
There. This guy's not too bad.
Yeah, no, not at all. But just there's just a polish that like the guys a level up have. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Who else do we want to look at? Arso Bashir. Let's see what Arso Bashir looks like. Arso Bashir.
Just type in Arso and see what comes up.
No, that's not going to work.
No.
Let's see Bashir. We'll give him one more try. No. Okay, let's go back to this.
Let's look at one of these Russians. Like, let's get Mikhail Maslov or Alexei.
Why are you being so racist?
Well, I want to see some Russians.
You don't want to take a look at the fucking Arabs? You're like, let's look at the Russians. Fuck the Arabs.
Well, I'm always interested when there's Russians because I feel like they're good bodybuilders, you know?
What are you saying? Arabs aren't good bodybuilders?
Well, we already know Arabs are good bodybuilders.
Oh, okay. Is this the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like.
Let's see. What does this look like? I'm comparing all of these guys to that Ali Edward guy.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're going to get into the
Let's
top
see
4.
that to the top right photo. Is there any stage shots at all there?
Let's see the short video here. It's good back.
And not terrible.
Maybe not. Okay.
Maybe not.
Let's go. Here. There's no stage shots. Okay, let's go back.
Bodybuilder, so little stage shots.
It's that picture right there for what's got all the multiple guys in it.
It was 212.
This is 212.
Oh,
That's you,
Which is
Paul.
also a crazy fucking line.
I keep getting
me
messages.
too. I don't think I look anything like him.
You do kind of look
I-
like you look like him a little bit.
You kind of do, yeah.
Okay, what where's the other Is this-
Mikhail.
where's the other
Mikhail.
Russia?
Oh, Mikhail there. Mikhail
Maslov.
Maslov. I've heard that before. I think we've looked at him maybe. Mikhail Maslov. There he is.
Hmm.
A little bit on the slim side in the limbs.
Legs, yeah.
Arms and legs need more. Chest is good. Let's go back. Anybody else want to look at? Let's
Yeah,
look
that one fella, that one there from Lithuania.
Where's that?
Vilius?
Where's Lithuania down here? Vilius Sosnovikas.
I've seen him a couple times. He's young. He looks like a younger fella.
Vilius? Is that
No,
his name?
Vilius.
Vilius, VI.
Vilius.
There you go.
Sosnovikas. Sosnosis.
Like that name.
Oh, I've seen this kid.
Oh, it
Yeah.
looks good.
Yeah, he's good. All right,
This is pro debut.
this
Hey,
guy.
I think it is.
Oh, this is good.
Thick.
He looks like he's 1 foot tall.
Yeah,
He does. Yeah, you're right.
bad angle.
He
Bad
does,
angle.
eh?
He
It's
does.
crazy.
Yeah. It looks like he's like shrunk down the picture.
His legs, look how short his legs are. Like his
Yeah.
calves, especially his calves are so short.
Okay, is this
Wow.
better than Edward?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I
He
don't
looks-
think
he-
so,
he
but
looks-
Look
That
good.
picture looks like he's like a
Normal
foot
size.
taller there.
He looks taller there, yeah.
Yeah.
he's got a good physique.
I really like this physique, actually. Yeah.
I think it depends how much bigger than Edward he is. What is with all these stumpy
I know.
photos?
Some pictures.
Wait,
Maybe it's just.
there, that's off season, and he was 115 kilos there at 15 weeks out. So he's like
Oh, here's
That's
Wick,
250?
111 kilos. Yeah.
that's at 15 weeks out. So yeah.
So he's going to
That's
be around the
about it.
same size as Edward. So if you take them both at the same size, I'm taking Edward's shape over
So
this.
yeah, he was 250 at that kind of body. So he'll be at 220, 225 on stage.
These proportions are really good, though. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
He's
crazy
very
back.
good.
Hamstrings are real thick. Fucking calves are awesome. Yeah. I don't know. It's almost like a guy who's really complete versus a guy who's got super wow factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see his back. It's going to be probably his weak point from the show.
That front lat was nice.
Why are you saying
Yeah.
that? Are you saying that because of this back double here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just because that's when he's a little thicker. It might be a little toned down, but his waist might be.
Right.
Um,
So just for people watching, the way he, Seth, do you want to explain why you got that opinion to the people watching?
Well, I mean, the density's not there yet. You know what I mean? Like the overall thickness and width of his back. Like
So
you can see that he's got great insertions. He's like, it's going to be he has the potential to be complete, but when you look at his back, it doesn't have those thick meat racks yet.
So
And I think
basically,
that's just time.
so what you're saying is because he's not shredded and it already looks thin, by
Yeah.
the time he peels down, it's going to be even thinner.
Yeah.
The lat spread shows some thickness,
Yeah.
a little better. Yeah.
On the right, how he's hitting on the left, I don't love. On the right, it looks a little.
Yeah, this one's better.
Yeah. Just like his back double by, one shot looked better than the other.
Okay, well that's good. I think we got like a 5 and 6 so far. If we don't take
He
a look
gets
at
in shape too.
let's take
like
a
that
look
guy.
at
He has
Khaled
some cool weight. Yeah.
El Kazim. Khaled El Kazim. Let's see. Fuck.
Just type in Alcazim.
I'm working on it, dude. There he
There,
is.
first one.
Oh,
Oh,
we've
this
seen
guy,
this guy before.
this
Yeah,
guy's big as fuck too.
yeah, it's just the limbs.
He's
The
so
limb-
big in person though. This guy.
Yeah, the limbs are
Really?
always going to be an issue, though, man. He's just got thin. He's thinner in the arms and legs. You can
Oh,
see
what?
it
Quads.
No, there was a video up top there. Up higher.
where.
Up there.
Here. Yeah, see, he's got
Oh,
the
shit.
midsection. Midsection's kind of thick. Arms and legs are a little bit thin.
He's big as a goddamn house, though.
Yeah.
Big guy.
Yeah, I remember when the first show I won in Spain, he was doing the amateur show there, I think. And I saw him at the gym one day, and I thought, like, if this guy's doing the pro show, I'm going to get fucking smoked. He was so big, and he wasn't even in the show.
Okay, let's go to work. Nathan Diasha, most recent picks.
He looks good here.
Yeah.
Definitely dry as fuck.
Yeah,
Getting better as the year goes on.
he is, yeah. I really like Nathan's physique.
Me too.
I'm
Just such thick, dense muscle.
a fan in some shots.
Yeah, I don't love his back shots, but his front and side shots I love.
I'm actually more of a fan from the back than from the front.
Really?
Yeah, I just the long waist throws me off a bit.
I like it in his case. I don't always, but in his I like the look.
Like when I see this, I feel like the waist is a little long. He's still an incredible bodybuilder. Don't get me wrong, and it's not. I prefer a couple other physiques in this lineup.
That's sick fucking.
I know how you feel for that. I just wish he would tweak his poses, a couple of them, a little bit just for my own preference. But obviously it's working for him. But
Okay, so that's the most recent update of Nathan, I guess. Here's some older shots. He looks incredible, and you're right. He's getting better as the year goes on.
yeah.
So let's
sure.
take a look at Bonac.
Bonac looked really good.
I think he posted something recently like this. No, not that. Or was it this one?
Yeah.
Looks fucking peeled.
Yeah, he looks good.
He's a little bit obviously downsized from like
Legs look good though. The detail looks good.
Yeah. Everything looks great. The only thing
This
is he's just a little downsized from like the original Bonac, you know?
Yeah, but it still looks great detail wise. Like the quarter
Yeah.
turns crazy, side shots crazy.
No
This
doubt.
is his chance to avenge the loss to Baruz too, right? And Baruz beat him. Weren't they 1-2 a couple shows
No,
ago?
he lost. He
Nathan
lost the Bruise and Nathan. No, wait, who did he
No,
beat?
no,
he lost
beat
the last show to Nathan, right?
lost the last one to Nathan.
And then he won the show before that. But didn't he lose to Baruz? I thought a couple shows ago.
these three have gone around in a circle here. I'll show you real quick. 1 second.
Yeah, because Bruise beat him, and then he won a show, and then Nathan beat him.
I don't think Bruce was in the show that he won though.
It's right here.
Who came second to Bruise in that show?
To Bonac, you mean?
No, second to Bruise.
Bonac,
So-
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
And then
that's what.
Bonac won the next show. But I don't
Guys,
think
guys.
Bruce was in that show.
Guys, it's right here.
Okay, there. Yeah.
Bonac beat Baruz at the
Oh.
M-Pro. Baruz beat Nathan at the Flex Pro. Nathan beat William at the Evolution.
Okay, so Bruise
Okay.
didn't beat William.
No,
No, I beat Nathan.
he beat Nathan.
Nathan,
Yeah.
and then Nathan beat William.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Okay.
So it's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we
Anybody-
have Rubiel, who's going to scare the fuck out all of them.
Yeah.
Any updates on
He's
Just
just
this,
big.
just these kind of things, man.
him? Yeah.
But like when
Jeez.
you see his,
Look at him.
like after when he starts flexing, you're like,
Yeah, he
Jesus,
poses at the
fuck,
end of it.
man. It's really hard to ignore like how good he could potentially be. It's tricky because I keep getting fooled by these Instagram posts.
Yeah.
And then these guys get on stage and they either fool me and they look better than they looked, or they
Oh, but
look.
he did a pro debut last year, and he was still wildly impressive.
No, I know that.
Nathan in his pro debut.
I know that, but the reason I'm not sure if I'm being tricked is his upper body looks like it's grown significantly, and I don't
Yes.
know if that's the case or not until we see him on stage.
I think it has.
I
It's
think
a
so,
good.
too.
This show's a good test for him. Those three guys, Baruz, Nathan, and Bonac. That's a good test for him to see where he's at right now.
Well, if
They're
he-
such different physiques, all three.
Right. Right.
if he beats all three of those guys, that puts him in the top 10 at the Olympia
It
automatically.
does for sure automatically. That's what I mean. So it's a really good test, I think, to see where he's at.
All right, let's play the game.
Fuck, the pressure just gets higher and higher every one I keep winning here.
You're gonna crack under the pressure. Yes.
I thought last week was that one, but
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Paul, you want to go first? You got
Yeah, sure.
We got the worst points.
But gotta get to change them still by the
No,
by the
once-
time we're done the
once-
conversation.
No, once they're in the box, they're in the box.
Okay. Let me see the lineup, please.
You're such a
I'm confident on Nathan though.
You're such a judge. You're like
you're confident on Nathan.
I'm big on Nathan right now. He really impressed me last show. I think his updates, he looks amazing, and I think he's getting better. I don't know. I like Nathan right now.
All right, there's the list. You got Nathan. There's only 4 guys to pick from. Why didn't you see the list 4? There's Nathan, William, Baruz, and Rubiel.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Nathan. Okay, now next. Somebody on doing their first pick now?
No.
Nope.
Do all yours.
You want me to do all of them right now?
Ooh, yeah. Bang it out.
Okay. Nathan.
Nathan.
You go to somebody else. I'll think.
No. Okay, fine. Go. Mike, go ahead.
Baruz.
Baruz. I guess it would be me next. Or no, wait. I beat Seth. Go ahead, Seth.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. I shot my shot last week and still lost. I thought I had you. I'm going to put Rubiel in first.
Whoa.
I'm fucking Seth. I'm going. I was going to do the same.
I honestly,
you're doing it too.
I honestly think I'm the same. I think I might have Rubiel winning as well.
Really?
Paul,
the only thing that scares me is his level of conditioning next to like Bonac and Baruz and Nathan is going to be really exposed. Yes. Like, no matter how lean he is, he's not going to be as sharp as those guys, you know?
Right. The maturity's not there yet, I don't think.
He's going to be crazy. He's going to smoke all of them in a side chest and a side try. But then, like, the back shots next to Bonac and next to Baruz and, like, in the shape and the front shots next to Baruz, like, it's like, fuck, you know?
Can I just say one thing, though?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be and I'm going to catch so much shit for this. His legs are going to make all of their legs look like shit because all three of them. I mean, Nathan's legs are pretty good, but they're not notoriously known for like Bonac's legs are not what they used to be. Baruz's legs have always been a little undersized for his upper body.
Way more detail in their legs. He has very little detail.
You're a condition freak, though. I'm not.
I'm not a condition freak. I'm a detail freak, which I think matters. You know,
if he's less conditioned and has less detail, but he's killing them in his physique, I think it'll be enough to put him over. I mean, look, Samson's the 3rd best bodybuilder in the world. He's proved it. You can be, if your physique is good enough, you can be a little less conditioned and still make up for it in shape.
Yeah, I think aesthetic guys can make up for it. I don't think size guys can.
Yeah, so but Rubiel is both because he has that nice tight waist with a nice 6-pack. He's not necessarily a mass monster with an ugly physique.
Well, I agree with you there.
But is the balance going to be there between top and bottom?
Well, like I said, that's what I said. Like, I don't know how much bigger he's gotten because can't tell from Instagram. It looks like it looks like he's grown a lot.
Yeah. Like my issue with Rubiel, like, I mean, going back to what he looked like last year, and I don't know, like, judging by these videos, it looks like he's put on so much size in everybody, but he's got kind of narrow shoulders. So to offset those crazy quads, is it always going to look off the taper? You know, is it always going to?
I just think being Kuwait, maybe they put him on the special sauce, put on quite a bit of muscle, and he's going to be, if his upper body matches those fucking legs, dude.
That's lights out.
Yeah, I don't, and it's probably not going to match because you're right. He's a little bit more compact up top.
Yeah,
but even if it's close, like even if he's brought it up like significantly,
right. Yeah, because I don't think he can ever balance that completely. Because those quads are dumb.
Remember those side shots from the last show, the side chest and the side. I'll try and bring them up. Like, I don't care how much more detail they have. They're not going to beat him in those side shots.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
it's just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm going to stick with him for the win.
Where's Rubiel's fucking name here? Anybody see it anywhere? There it is. Rubiel. Okay. Let me see if I can find the shots from last year real quick.
He's not a small guy either. Like, Baruz is a big dude on stage. Yeah. He's gonna be a big guy on stage.
Yeah, Baruz has got fucking wide shoulders. That's I think that's the problem with his legs is his upper body is so wide. His legs are a good size, but it still makes them look.
But then from the back,
like, look at this side tricep. Who's gonna be that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, where was that?
It's just so much fun looking at him because he's such a freak.
Look at this
fucking guy.
Jeez.
Like, if he's got any level of detail, it's fucking over.
It's like a modern day Vic Richards.
Bro. That's just crazy.
See, this is what I mean about aesthetics and muscle. Like, he's not an ugly physique. He doesn't have an ugly physique.
No.
30 weeks ago. It's wild.
There was a update up here somewhere. I saw.
There, down
Where? Here?
there.
Yeah, that one. That was the one where it set it off for me. I was like, oh shit.
This fucking it's wild. Like it's physique is
Jesus.
fucking wild.
Those don't look human.
No, he is a fucking alien, that's for sure.
Flat fucking weight, flat stomach. Like
I'm
there's another-
excited.
I am
Yeah, me
too,
too.
man. I love
Me
seeing
too.
like new talent come up. Look at
For
this. This is fucking nuts.
And that was 3 weeks ago. So that's at 4 weeks out. That's pretty good, you know?
All right, let's do this.
Okay, I'm ready to finish mine.
Ooh, I was ready.
Oh,
I'm ready. I have my time to think about
Paul's
it.
seen enough. Okay, let's go.
2, Baruz.
Oh my god, after all that. Okay.
3, Rubiel.
Yeah.
4, Bonac.
Okay, do you want to pick a 5?
We
No,
have
I
to
mean
pick a-
you have to pick a 5.
Oh, we have to. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I see the lineup, please?
Bro.
Forget it. Just go with the 4.
Okay.
Put
Mike.
that first guy we looked at in fifth.
Yeah. What was his name again? I forgot his name.
Ali
or whatever.
Edwards.
Edward.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike?
Rubiel.
Yeah.
Nathan. William. Bonac. And Edward.
Seth?
Ugh.
You don't have to pick all 5. They did. You just have to pick number
I'm
2.
torn for this.
I find sometimes in these big lineups like this, Nathan historically ends up getting fucked, you know?
So that's kind of what I
Every
was
time he's
thinking
been
as
in the big lineups like this where he'd like want to
I
show
don't think
already
he
that
gets I don't
season.
think he gets fucked. I think he just looks smaller next to some bigger guys.
Yeah, but that's why I'm whether it's not he's getting screwed or his position's fall. I'm just saying he ends up placing way lower than he is in smaller shows, comparatively beating guys.
The thing about Nathan is he's a very muscular bodybuilder, but his structure is not overly big.
Yeah.
So when he's on stage next to some guys with like Baruz with really wide shoulders, the muscularity doesn't show as much because Baruz is taking up so much more space.
Yeah.
I also don't know if Baruz gets better as the time goes on. Like I don't know him historically if he gets better as the shows go on. He's
like
had
the guy that's
time
always
for a
gonna
break.
He never seems to miss his
I
conditioning.
think
don't
Baruz is the kind of guy who's always peeled.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody thinks he's going to show up out of shape. I'm pretty sure I think we're all in agreement that like Baruz, Nathan, and Bonac will all be in shape as long as nothing goes wrong for them.
Yeah.
That's where I'm tinkering between those 3 because it literally could be anything.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Baruz, Bonac, and then Nathan.
I'm the only one with Nathan here, right?
Yeah, because you're gonna lose, Paul.
Again.
And then you got Edward in 5th?
You know what? I'll put the Lithuania fella.
What's his name? Let's just call him
Villius.
Oh yeah.
I like what you call
Lithuania
him.
fella. Put that.
Yeah. Put the
that guy in
Lithuania
there.
fellow.
Put that fucking guy in there.
Lufthansa.
Okay.
You
I
can't
guess
see the screen.
Oh, you can't. I'm looking at my own fucking shit. Okay.
Hmm.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Lithuania fellow. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Berus. Nathan. Bonac. Edward. Go ahead, Ian.
Rubiel.
He's so scared to lose.
I know. I love it. He's gonna make a mistake anytime now. But Robin there.
It would be a real shame.
Put Robin there.
It'd be real. It'd be a real shame, Ian, to lose 1 out of the whole year.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go Rubiel, Baruz, See, I'm gonna end up picking the same as you, Fouad. I don't want to do that.
Well, that's why I picked it first, so you couldn't fuck me.
So wait, we can't pick the same? No.
Yeah, we can. Why not? I mean, there's no rule that we can't pick the same. It just means
doesn't make it as fun.
it just means I won't get to beat you if we're right, which is it's something you should do.
Yeah, strategically, it's not
because I know I know one thing for sure. You don't want to lose, but you for sure don't want to lose to me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Rubiel, Baruz, Nathan Bonac. Yeah. I mean, that's the way I have to go.
Fuck. That means I can't. So we get me. You should pick a 6 then.
Yeah.
You guys. Oh yeah, you gotta have to.
I'll put Robin and no. Fuck. No, I'll put
Lithuania fellow.
Or maybe I'll put that giant Arab guy that we looked at.
Who is that? What was his name again?
I can't remember.
One of the 2 Kuwait guys.
Put giant Arab guy.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, if a white guy wins, I win, and if an Arab guy wins, you win. Okay.
Fuck. That's tough.
All right. Okay. What else did I want to talk about today? Oh, Ian, you started your Finetic app.
I started
testing.
Started
testing.
Yeah.
This motherfucker tells me to go in and sign up so I can start testing his app. His app gives me a ton of food to eat, by the way. So now I'm like,
this guy says a ton of food, and then I'm like, how much food did he give you? He's like 2,800 calories. I'm like, how lazy are
so
you? Bro?
much. There's so much fucking food. Anyway, so then he fucking messaged me like an hour later. He's like, you signed up as a female. I'm like, no, I didn't. I signed up as a fucking male.
That's why I got 2,800 calories.
So then he sends me a screenshot of the back end. He goes, this is our back end. Look, it says female. I go, I'm fucking telling you, I signed up as a male. So he obviously doesn't believe me because you know Ian. He's like, I'm right. So
I figured it had to be if it
then
said
he messaged me.
back end.
Then he messaged me back like 2 seconds later. He's like,
oh yeah, sorry.
Everybody signed in as a female. Apparently, it just fucked everybody and put him in as female.
It was just auto populating to female for some reason, which we resolved right away. But
nobody ever believes anything. Why does nobody believe anything I say? What the fuck, man?
Was your training all glute kickbacks and?
No, it just affected the calories on this end, so it was not a big deal. But it was too low, and then he's already complaining about too low calories, and as a female would have actually given him a little less.
Yeah.
Anyways, it looks really good, and there's a couple things that they're working on that I think are going to be really good, but I'm excited, man. It populated like a good diet for me right away. I told it exactly what I wanted. I said I don't want to eat fish. I don't want to I only want to eat 4 meals a day, blah blah blah. Like you tell it like how many meals you want.
Oh, tailored like that?
Yeah, like what food you don't, what
time of day you want to train, what days you do.
Yeah, actually like what time you want to train, what body parts you're trying to fix, and what you don't care about, like body parts that are already good. And like it's really fucking detailed. So then it spits out this diet. Just fucking like this is pretty fucking simple.
Training too?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to do that, Paul, though, because we do our own.
We're not doing the training? Okay.
No, we do. My training's better than
you guys got a nailed down pat.
Yeah. Mastered that part of it, I guess.
It says, because I thought Ian would get a kick out of that, because I know he sees all my answers, right? So it says like level of experience or something like that, and I put expert.
Yes. But you are an expert when it comes to training.
I know, but I just thought it was funny. I'm like,
if you're not, who is? You know what I mean?
I know, but I don't like calling myself an expert. So when I saw it, I'm like, I'm gonna click expert just to fucking get a laugh. Anyway, but yeah, congratulations. So how far now from the beta testing is the actual launch?
Well, we'll see. Obviously, we'll compile all over like the next week or so. The people we have on there using it.
Yeah.
Compile all their feedback, and then we'll kind of go order them from like order of importance and things that like we think are good ideas versus things that we're like, nah, we don't actually want to do that. And then we'll kind of try and knock down as many as we can without like, obviously if it takes us 6 months to do these things, we're not going to like, there's a time.
Yeah.
We don't want to wait too long. But like, there's definitely some things that we need to fix and change. I mean, that's why we do beta testing, obviously.
Listen,
if we could be launched by mid-August, I would be very happy. So like in another 2
soon. Yeah, so it's soon then.
Yeah. Like I think we only need another week of beta testing. Then maybe we'll do one more quick round of beta testing after that, and then we'll go for a bigger launch. But we have to be careful. Like we're not trying to do like a massive initial rollout, because with a tech product like this, like especially with an app using an AI backing, like we release this and I get 1,000 signups the first afternoon, we'll fucking crash it. You know what I mean?
Why don't you do like a reduced rate for the first 100 as like
Yeah,
so
no, we're gonna do sales like promotions like that if you sign up.
No, I don't. Sorry, I don't mean like just so they get a sale. I meant more like you let those people know, like, look, we're still working through it.
Yeah. We discussed that. So we'll do that for like 50% off for the first year for the first group of people, which would be like the version 2 beta test.
Right.
And when we get into like the actual product, then we'll start charging full price.
Yeah. So listen, so I know obviously I'm probably biased because one of my best friends, but I'm telling you, it's really good. And for people that can't afford a coach, I know a lot of coaches charge like $200 a month, $300 a month, $400 a month. This was what, $89.99 for the whole fucking year?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you can't afford a coach, you're spending less than $10 a month for it's basically coaching you. Like I put in exactly the foods I wanted, what I didn't want, and it gave me what I should be eating, gave me what I should be training. Like,
yeah. And then even if you're someone that doesn't want to follow the meal plan, if you with the meal plan, it'll show the macros for every meal and a total macros for the day. So even if you just want to plug it in and then just follow the macros, it's like, okay, 300 protein, 80 fat. You can just follow the macros and not even worry about the meal plan if you don't want to follow that.
I was gonna say, I actually like that. There's a portion when you're filling in your diet shit that asks you if you want to follow a specific diet plan or you just want to follow macros.
Mm-hmm.
And I click the macros because I'm like, I like substituting my own foods. Some days I want to eat chicken, some days I want to eat steak, some days I want to eat fucking fish, like whatever, right? So I like that I can just see the macros and do it that way, and I don't have to like.
So it'll give you
from the way it
training
sounds.
For all the training, we have obviously the videos, the demonstration videos for all of them. You can record the sets and reps and weights, and it'll show progressions and all that kind of stuff.
I was going to say, from the way it sounds, just from listening, like there is a massive amount of people that just want to gain information and like take the steps necessary to get to like the point of maybe wanting a coach one day.
Yeah.
Like if you're organizing like, oh, I want to eat 4 times a day with one snack, bro, that is a huge help for a ton of people that are just trying to make the steps necessary just to get in better shape.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
it's nice too because it has like when you select the days, like you populate a calendar of Monday to Sunday of the days that you want to train. So say you click like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then you select the time. So like I train 3:30, 2:30, and it'll populate like pre and post workout meals accordingly off of the time you train. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So like if you train at 2:30, it'll put like your second or third meal as your pre-workout meal kind of thing,
Yeah, I think it's great, man. I think people like Paul, for example, used to follow John Meadows' programs because he didn't want to just. Some people don't like to think. Paul doesn't want to go in there and create his own program. So
I'm busy.
There's that aspect, but I think even more so, he's not really busy. He just goes to the hardware store a lot.
No, when you're in Toronto, yeah. No, I'm just used to training with Fouad. Fouad always just led the workouts. So when Fouad was gone to Toronto for a couple of years, I always used John programs. I would just put them on my phone and follow them.
But what I was gonna say is, and I know this is probably counterintuitive, but like 80% of guys think they know how to train already. Mm-hmm. Some of them do, some of them don't. But the majority of questions I get are always diet related.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a big one for a lot of people. We're like, oh, I just got a message from a guy today. He was asking me about like, oh, how do I get leaner but not lose all my muscle, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, this is the fucking ticket. Mm-hmm. So anyway, congratulations, Iain. I know it's almost ready. So
for you, dude.
Yeah.
It's going to be fucking awesome.
How's your arm? Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. I forgot about that too.
Yeah, they punched a fucking whole bunch of holes in me though. When he told me before the surgery it was going to be like 3 or 4, they ended up doing 6. So I got on the bruising. I got 3 back here, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I got 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Mike, looks good.
Huh?
Range of motion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm like,
holy shit, you're like better already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
already went to the gym twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I didn't like lift heavy weights, but like I went and like 7.5 pound dumbbells for like sets of 15, 20, really slow, and then did like some 10-pound cable extensions. Certain things, it's just like the range of motion at the extremes, like when on a cable extension getting to the very top is still tight, and when you're doing a curl to the very bottom is very tight. But like it's already, even though it's still tight, straighter than it was pre-surgery. So if I sit in like a preacher curl and let it relax for like 20, 30 seconds with some weight on it, my arm will go completely straight, which it hasn't been completely straight in like 5 years.
Wow. Did your doctor say there's a lot of shit in there I had to clean out?
Yeah, there was a ton. Yeah. I had it's cool on your my chart. You can like read the entire surgery breakdown to like see everything they did. But I think there was like 9 or 10 loose bodies, like pieces just floating in the joint, and then like pretty severe osteoarthritis formation like throughout the whole joint. Yeah. So they cleaned it up, and then they did a full resurfacing of like my humerus and my radius ulna because like the ends of the bones that like are in the elbow were kind of like all fucked up. So they gave them and made them like nice and flat.
You know what? You know what'll make it heal faster?
But
celery.
Yeah.
I heard if you put celery and all
olive oil
and lemon juice and lemon juice.
Lebanese olive oil though.
Mike, how's your hip?
Good. You want to see my scar? It's right here.
Yeah.
No, it's really good.
What's your mobility like?
It's great. I was boxing earlier. I was hitting pads. So
yeah, but are you moving around like with your feet too, or are you just hitting like?
Yeah. Just being like, I'm cautious with like how explosive I'm being right now, but I'm just like I'm able to shuffle and I'm able to move around.
That's so crazy.
I've been back at the boxing gym for 2 weeks now. So.
Can you lift weights? No, you squatting or leg press, anything like that? Yeah.
I've just been sticking to leg extensions and like standing hamstring curls and laying hamstring curls, and I do like a lot of horizontal leg press, so I'm not like really loading the joint that much right now. So I'm not supposed to really I'm not supposed to break 90 really right now. I can, but my hip flexor is still kind of weak because that's kind of where they cut me open. So there's no pain doing anything. Everything feels great. It's just some stuff's like you can feel there's an instability, like the body's still guarding a bit. So
that sounds like Paul's workout when I'm not with him. When he does legs.
Whatever. I've filmed some sets for it. One day I'll release them.
Get an OnlyFans. Just pump it on there. Want to see me lift heavy, boys?
I bet you have filmed them. Why don't you release them? Why don't you post them? People want to see them. People want to see them.
I sent you a few.
Yeah, you did. Paul sent me
critique my form.
What did you send me again? The video of you kicking the bag. You were kicking the bag.
Oh, that was a while ago.
Yeah. When me and Paul were going to jiu-jitsu, he calls me. He's like, and I've done this too, so I'm not just making fun of Paul. He's kicking the bag, and we're talking on the phone. And I called him in the middle of his workout, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just kicking the bag." I'm like, "I bet you look like shit." He goes, "No, man." He's like, "My kicks look awesome." I go, "Dude, your kicks." I'm like, "I'm positive your kicks look fucking horrible." He's like, "No, they're fucking great." I go, "Okay, I'm gonna get off the phone, videotape yourself kicking the bag and send it to me." He goes, "Okay." So he sends me this video of him kicking the bag. It's fucking horrible. It looks like a 5-year-old kicking a soccer ball. It's just like
in my head, I'm like Reese Smith. Throwing a high kick.
The same thing happened to me. I'm like, "Oh, this gotta look pretty good." I'm like, I'm gonna post a video on Instagram. I take the video, I look at it, I'm like, "Oh my god, this is fucking horrible."
There's a couple sets that I did actually film. They're like squats. I'm like, got 3 plates on the bar today. I haven't done that in a while. I'm going to film this. And I think I'm burying the bar. And then I watch the video and I'm like, not even 90. It's all ass. It's all ass and lower back.
I think I'm burying the bar. That's funny. I said that to my wife because we were talking about me being on my motorcycle, my sport bike.
Oh, yeah.
And I was showing her a video. These videos you see on Instagram are like these 180-pound guys on a sport bike doing like fucking wheelies and shit. I'm like, this is what I think I look like. She's like, you look like a fucking ape on a tricycle. I'm like,
how is the bike? How has it been?
Oh, amazing, Ian. Amazing. It's something honestly,
I miss training, obviously, but I'm honestly more antsy because I just got my license and then I did my surgery. So I'm like, I just want to get on a bike and start riding. Like, well, I'll train whenever, but like summer's coming. I want to fucking get on a bike,
I want to know when we're going. So 2 things. I want to know if we're going on a super long ride or if we're just going to ride around a little bit.
When?
Anytime. I just need to know. I gotta get myself ready for this and plan for it.
I'm down for either whenever.
I want to ride.
I just have 2 weddings in this month, the 1st and the 17th or something, I think. And then that's all. Other than that, I'm good.
I want to ride all the way out east.
Okay.
To Canada?
Yeah. To the Cabot Trail in Nova Scotia.
Oh, yeah, the Cabot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's a long ride, though.
Yeah. I'll need to ease into that, but we'll do it.
It's like first ride out.
I mean, did I tell you my dad, when him and my parents split up and he got a bike and with an M1, he drove all the way to Kelowna, BC?
Yeah. Yeah.
And my dad's like 5'8", like 140, and he had a like a gold wing equivalent, you know?
Yeah, but that's probably better on a bike. He was probably like being bigger is worse.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all right. Let's anything else we got to cover? I think I made a couple notes here. What did I miss? No.
In the
Oh,
bodybuilding world?
I wanted to cover just really quickly. I know he's doing 212, but I wanted to cover this Niyhat kid
Yeah.
because he is fucking absolutely phenomenal.
In a post I saw on him today, is there like a Netflix special on him or something like that?
I don't know. What's this? Oh, this is just his own YouTube. Okay. But this was before. And then this is now. Like, this is fucking wild, man. The condition, the fullness, the proportions, the structure, like all of it.
The proportions are what got me. Like seeing it from young to this, like it's just like, how'd you keep it all like that?
Yeah, he didn't like.
Great job.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, got a good stable. These like kind of guys that come out of nowhere, you know.
Yeah, that's right. For people who don't know, he's working with Patrick, and I think Patrick does always do a really good job of growing his guys.
Yeah.
Pretty proportionately. Like his guys don't get fucked up as they get bigger. Look at the conditioning on this fucking kid, man.
Yeah.
Like, is anybody going to beat this kid in the 212? Well, I guess there's some pretty good 212 guys.
Yeah, I don't think he'll win, but I think he'll be competitive.
But I mean, for 21, this is insane.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to take a look at him. I thought it was worth noting for people watching. Like,
So he was
Still needs a bit more back, but I mean, looks great.
yeah, I noticed that too. His back could use a little bit more, but it's.
but again, it's that age thing. Like, you know, 21-year-old that has a thick, dense, it's
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
Awesome.
Okay. Let's go through some questions. We got a lot of them, so I'm gonna like breeze through these, which I say every week, and then we never do. But
I mean, we're only an hour in, so
yeah, well, I feel bad because we always get like 200 questions and we answer like 4. So I feel like we're not really doing our job, I guess.
well, maybe we just need to do an episode one time that's only questions.
Yeah.
All right, let's burn through these. If Paul was guaranteed an Olympic gold medal in any event he chooses, which event would he want to win?
Summer or Winter Games.
Why
No, you need to pick, bro.
Probably hurdles.
It's like,
what are you laughing at?
Hurdles.
Yeah.
I
110.
don't want to be the fastest man in the world at 100 meters.
Well, I'd be the fastest man in hurdles at 110 meters.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
I'd be more athletic, Mike.
And no one will
Okay,
be.
Paul,
no one
Paul,
will
tell
remember
me-
you
tell
ever.
me-
Yeah. Edwin Moses.
Paul, tell me who holds the world record for the 110 meter hurdles.
Edwin Moses.
No, tell me who holds the.
No.
Tell me who holds the 100 meter world record.
100 meter.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson.
What years
What?
is this guy?
What are you
No,
fucking
Usain Bolt. I was just
go
fucking
back in
around.
time
Usain
20
Bolt.
years?
Usain Bolt. See, you know who won what? Like, obviously, you know who won the 100, but not the.
I just think the hurdles is such a cool event. I don't think it's as
It's
high
a fucking
profile.
sick event for sure.
I don't need the fame. I just want the medal.
You just want the medal. Yeah.
That's right.
You just
Like
want to
decathlon.
you want to be able to jump over shit really badly.
I want to be athletic like that, Fouad.
that's it. He still wants to
But
dunk.
this is
That's right.
this flies in the face of who you are, though. You can't be bothered to chew the corn off a cob, but you want to jump a hurdle.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just want to run straight with no jump?
Like the most intricate form
Yeah.
of racing.
I'm not
That's a great
athletic.
point, by the way. Yeah.
Right?
No,
Like-
I don't think it is
like
a great point. It doesn't.
it's a
They're
very
two
good-
different things completely. They're two different things.
It's the corn on the cob of racing, Paul.
No, it
I don't
is
get
a
the
great-
correlation at all.
This is the point. You don't like things that take a lot of work. You want to shovel.
comes to
You want to
eating.
shovel the food.
When it comes
Right.
to eating, I
Yeah,
don't
but
mind
it's the
physical
same. The
output,
running, you just run straight. There's no like jumping.
but there's an athleticism
Oh.
that I would really like to
So
have.
there's no. So you're saying there's no athleticism to running really fast.
Oh, there is, but I think there's more in being a 110 meter hurdler.
I mean,
we should do a
110 hurdles are like the
a
hurdles.
Brochat decathlon this summer
Yeah, that would be something. But
in
we'll
honor of
reduce
the
it to, like,
Olympics.
but we can't do 110. We'll have to reduce it to like 30.
No, we'll make our
40
own
meter.
events, but it's a decathlon.
Okay.
We'll have to do,
Okay.
we'll have to do 30, 40. The hurdles will be like 3 feet off the ground.
Yeah. We got to tailor it to us.
The Olympics starts tomorrow, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody answered for you and said basketball for sure because they thought you were a
I
basketball.
was thinking basketball, but I
That's
thought
the
for the
team.
individual glory.
Oh, you want
I was
the
thinking.
you want the individual car?
That's what
I'm
I
not
was
trying to
thinking
shine
more
with
of.
others. I want to shine alone.
Oh, God. All right. When will Mike do the Costco muffin challenge? He's not going to do it because he can't do it.
No.
Just say I
How
can't
many
do
was
it.
it again, Mike? Was it 30 you said?
30
Whoa.
Costco
Oh.
muffins.
over a
What is
day.
this? I don't know anything about this.
That's like
So Mike,
10
I
pounds of
honestly,
muffin.
I honestly can't do the Costco, but I could easily do a regular muffin.
How about a Tim
so
Hortons?
Mike, so can I just tell Seth what it was? So Mike said he could
Yeah.
do 30 cost because he loves muffins so much. We bet him he couldn't do 30 Costco muffins, and he said he could. And
In
I'm
a
like,
day,
and
or
I'm like, there's
in a
seven.
sitting?
I'm like, there's 700 or 800 calories each.
So the one meathead in our office, Corey, he's like at our IT specialization, or like, dude's a fucking whiz. He decided to dabble the past couple years into the secret sauce. And this dude on his big high days, he would bring in the Sam's Club muffin tray.
Yeah.
And
There's
he'd
like
eat 6
9 of them
throughout the day.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm curious what this was. Like, I'd see him eat 6. I'm like, bro, you're gonna make me puke, dude.
So wait a
Like
minute. So, but what
5
are
pounds of muffin.
the
Yeah, dude.
Sam's Club trays are they 6 muffins or 9?
6.
Okay, because I think Costco ones are 9. I
Like
think
the
or are
giant
they
ones,
6?
right, Seth?
But
The big
there's
ones?
still some meaty muffins.
Well, it
Like a
doesn't.
cake.
Yeah, it doesn't
they're
matter how many's
cone
on a tray.
cakes.
I know, like
Yeah.
I think the bet was the chocolate or
Double chocolate.
whatever flavor.
The
we
double
picked.
chocolate, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the double chocolate. It's like 800 calories or something like that.
per muffin.
So I'm like, that's 24,000 calories. I'm like, there's no fucking way. I don't care if you have a whole day or not. This is just not possible.
It's 8 pounds of muffins.
Not unless you're a professional fucking eater. I mean, there's no.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, Mike, are you tapping out? Or are you just tapping out on that one?
Yeah, I can't do that.
All right, we're tapping out on that one.
How many donuts do you think you could eat in a sitting? Like how many, or how long
Like
do
an
you think
hour?
it would take you to eat? Like how long would it take you to crush 12 glazed donuts?
I've seen
You
Fouad
think
do it in
4 or
about
5
3
minutes.
minutes.
4 or 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Not even.
I remember Fouad, when he was competing, did it at my old house and passed out my hardwood floors for about 2 or 3 hours afterwards. And I
Got that
had a small
towel
little
face.
house. And I had a small little house. I had to step over him for the rest of the morning because there was no waking him up. He was in a coma.
I knocked on his window. He had this little house. I went up on the balcony. I went up on the porch and I knocked on his window, woke him up.
Yeah, I was working midnights.
Chad, he worked at midnight. Chad gave me a cheat meal. Chad used to like to answer his emails at like 4 a.m. So Chad gave me a cheat meal. I got up at like 7 a.m. to check my emails, and it says like take the day off. I'm like, okay. I went to
Go wake
Tim
Paul
Hortons.
up.
I went.
That it. You
So you
said
can
it,
watch
man.
me. So you can watch me eat 12 donuts.
I went to
When
Tim
Chad-
Hortons.
When
Go
Chad
ahead.
answers email at 4 a.m., is that at the end of his day or at the start of his day?
I think he just did all his work in the middle of the night. I don't know if it's
Like,
like that.
had he gone to bed yet, or is he waking up early?
I'm assuming that's the end of his day. That's what I always assumed. But yeah, I woke up Paul. Paul had a little living room. I ate 12 donuts and I laid down on the hardwood floor and I had a sugar coma. I passed out. I don't think I ate 11. I think I gave him 1. But anyway,
One.
how many of those Costco muffins do you think you eat in a day, Seth?
Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know how many I could handle. I think throughout the day, I could probably eat a 6-pack throughout the day.
Donuts?
The muffins.
The muffins.
Oh,
It'd fuck me up, but
I think-
I'd probably eat
What
it.
about Krispy Kremes?
that's what I was
Like
thinking. They're
fresh,
light.
fresh.
They're very light. You could do a couple dozen of those in a day, I think.
You can just like squish like 10 together. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think
see. I
could-
saw the reason I'm asking. I saw the dude take them, and
Yeah.
I've been on this fucking weird food
Yeah,
kick.
you can smush them down.
I watched him smush them, and I'm like, I wonder if that's like a better tactic. I still think I could just air deck them all in my
I think
mouth.
you're better. I think you're better to get all the air out. You know.
I don't know if it'd be better like smash them all together and eat them like a sandwich.
I think we should all do this. We should all do this for the,
The air
for the thumbnail. Okay, I think I could probably eat 18 of those muffins in a day.
What?
Yeah.
I think I could do like
The most ludicrous thing he's ever heard in his life.
I think you could do it.
I could do
I think you
18.
do 18.
I could do
Yeah,
18.
Over the course
packs.
of like a 16-hour day?
Yeah, I could smash 18 for sure.
Yeah, you could do 1 an hour over like the
Yeah.
time you're awake. No
Yeah.
problem.
3 of those 6-packs for sure.
Oh my god!
I would smash 1 6-pack. I'd go to sleep. When I woke up, I'd eat the next one, and I'd go back to sleep. I would just keep passing out. And every time Okay. Anyway,
Laying in bed surrounded by fucking wrappers.
donut
and
wrappers.
muffins.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just go real quick. Paul versus Trump in a street fight. Who wins?
Ooh, he's
Trump.
got the size. He's got the
He's
height and
tall.
the
He's
reach on
very
me.
tall. He's very tall, Paul.
He is. He's tall. He's got reach. I'd like to think that I'd have the speed on him, but
He's got baby hands though. Might not hurt if it hits you.
well, he's
You just
he's
hit him
known
with
for
some of those
small
kicks,
hands,
man.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's got small
Yeah,
hands.
I think I could take him.
I'm gonna take Paul.
Thanks, Seth.
I'll take Paul
Trump,
now.
Trump is in his 70s, right? Like,
Yeah, well, on the ring though, we're all the same. I would shoot a double leg on him right away.
What?
No, we're not.
Easy, Rocky. You got another quote for us tonight?
I think Mike Tyson now is the same as Mike Tyson at 20. You know,
Which member of the team would have the best chance of winning a boxing match against Jake Paul? I'm going to take Mike since he actually goes to boxing.
sure.
Rank these in order of priority for yourself: happiness, wealth, health, love. Oh, this is tough.
Happiness, wealth, health,
Love.
Health.
Well, some of them are kind of related.
Okay, please don't do this to me.
Okay, sorry.
I was gonna,
Do not do this. Do not.
He's so specific all the time. Can I see the list again, please? No, it is
What
like,
was the, Elvis was in there too, was it?
okay, happiness, wealth, health, love. If you had to put them in order, I know a lot of them are connected, but if you had to put them in order,
Okay.
What about just first?
I'm gonna put
Top two.
I'm gonna put happiness first
Me too.
because I think everything else kind of stems from that.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
I'll probably go like
You can say
happiness.
it too.
That's what I meant though when I said they're related.
No, I'm saying like if you're happy, well, they are related. I'm not saying you're wrong, but if you had to put them in order,
I'll probably go
hard not to
happiness.
choose. It's hard not to choose happiness first. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'll go like happiness, love, health, wealth.
How can you love if you're not happy?
you can be happy and not love.
I don't
You know,
think you
guys,
can.
I have
Yeah, you
something-
can because you can be happy and be single. You don't have to be in love to be happy.
But would you show love if you're not happy?
You don't have to be in love to be happy. You can be alone and be happy.
That's
You
subjective.
can just be filled with
Love's-
love internally,
Love's very subjective. Though.
just pouring out of you.
Wait a second. You could be happy and not in love.
That's not what my wife says.
I think. Are you saying, Paul, that it's hard to love someone if you're not happy?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I mean that's fine, but what does that
Yeah.
mean? Are you putting love first? Like I don't know what you're saying.
Well, that's why I'm debating in my head which one's more important.
Well,
Love,
you can't love if you're not happy. So
Exactly.
it's got to go first.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'll go happy.
Okay, you're just trying to argue with me. That's what you're trying.
No, I'm just trying to think it through.
Okay, what's second then? Love.
Yeah.
Ian, everybody, love.
I said my whole four.
What's your four? Go ahead.
I said happiness, love, health, wealth.
I would agree.
I'm gonna say happiness then wealth because I can buy love.
Yes, you can. You can buy health.
Okay, wait a minute. This is the fucked up part. Everyone's gonna be trying to be cool and be like, wealth is last. Bullshit. try and have a marriage with no money when you
Yeah.
can't pay the fucking bills. And see
or
how
your
happy-
health. Or your
See how
or your
fucking
health.
happy you are. Fuck that. I'm gonna go fucking. I'm gonna go.
I don't think
Happiness.
it's not important, but I think in that list of four, I don't think it's the least important for me. I think in the scale of life, I think it's very important to obviously security gives you a lot of good things, but I don't think in that list it's more important than those. No.
I guess if you're saying for yourself and not in a scenario, then maybe.
Yeah.
Beth, what do you think?
Oh no, it's tough. It's tough because it's like, I want to say happiness and I want to say love because love feels nice. And I like to be happy, but I'm like, am I ever going to be like satisfied and happy? I'm like, I don't even know. I just like having fun.
Yeah.
Well, you also then you also think, do you want to be broke? The thing is,
No.
you can be in love and be broke. So that's
Yeah, but it's not like
Not
you're
for
gonna
long.
be broke. It just depends. It's like how much.
You can. Depends-
I'm not saying if you put wealth low that you're all of a sudden broke. I'm saying
Yeah.
that it's not like getting to be accrue as much wealth in your lifetime as humanly possible is not a goal.
So
you
you're
know?
just saying it's not like.
Like
it's
I
not-
don't care to be like I don't have like a life goal like I want to have $100 million. You know, I'm like
Yeah, you're right.
nice,
You're right.
But I don't care. You know,
Okay. If you say it that way, then you're right. Yeah, it's not like. Yeah, it's not like.
it's not a priority. To
It's
me.
not high
could
enough
make it-
on my list that I want to be like the richest man on earth or something, and I put it like first.
Yeah,
No, if
you
I
could
make enough money to like feed myself, pay for my home, and like the
Yeah.
minimal activities I do, and live like a decent lifestyle, I think I would be completely fine.
Go ahead, Seth. Sorry.
Yes.
What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say the same thing. You can make $100,000 a year and have a hell of a life, So it's
All
like,
right. Well,
yeah, it's tough.
so are we all putting health last then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put
Look,
it
I
first.
That's what I was going to say. I kind of put health
put
like
wealth
way
last.
down
I
on
put
there
health
on my
first.
list.
Well, we're bodybuilders.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of already put health last.
Yeah.
We actually already showed that we put health last.
Fuck.
Mike, what's your list? You didn't say anything.
Health, happiness. What was the other one? Then wealth. What was the other one?
Health. The 4 were
Love.
happiness, wealth, health, love.
Yeah, wealth would be last.
The funny thing is,
I would be assumed that I'm not like homeless.
Dirt poor.
yeah.
Like,
That's what we all do.
You still have
Like, I'm
shelter.
not like wealth would just be like I'm able to sustain myself and
Right.
You still get the
not be on
basic
the
needs.
street.
So
Because if,
I
if
want,
your health goes, that's all you're going to think about. You're going to be stressed all the fucking time. You're riddled with health problems.
yeah, unless
That's
you
not
just,
gonna...
yeah, but unless you just die, then it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah.
But then
just
you're dead.
jump-
None of those.
Jump
Like
out in
if
front
my
of a fucking moving
like
train and just
if
get
my
it
health
over.
is if my health is bad and I have a heart attack tomorrow, I don't care. It's over.
Yeah, true.
But
Yeah.
I'm going to be happy while
But it'd be more so
I'm
like
out- I'm
having
alive.
nagging health conditions that make it hard
Yeah,
for you to
see.
live your life. You know what I mean?
see that's
But if
different.
you have,
Because health could even mean like you have a disability or something. You're just like
Yeah.
not able to live your life the way you want to.
but if you have wealth, then chances are you'll have better health.
No,
Not necessarily.
You can afford better health care. You
No,
can
you
afford.
might be
but you,
no,
you can mitigate the issues, but you
or
can't
you
make them go away.
might just be able to afford more cocaine and fuck you up worse.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you
Steroids
can
as
afford
well.
better food. You can afford better doctors. You can afford better health
You
care.
afford more blow, more alcohol, more
Yeah,
throw
it's all
more,
depends on- all
Faster
depends-
cars,
yeah.
more motorcycles,
Yeah, it all depends on which way you steer your ship.
Wrap your
I'd use
eye
my
up
immense,
into a
I'd
fucking-
use my immense wealth to fly my private jet to everywhere to get pharmacy grade juice and have a house in all those countries. Turkey, here we come.
Turkey.
Based on the heat wave in California at the moment, what is the worst experience you had with the heat during your bodybuilding career? Oh man, so many.
I trained
Never-
at a gym in Chattanooga, Tennessee with Dallas McCarver and Matt Jansen in like the middle of the summer once. And it was like 110. The gym had no air conditioning and no fans. And it was like, I almost thought I died. I must have sweat out 25 pounds of water. Yeah.
See, that stuff didn't bother me. The stuff that bothered me, like I remember getting on a plane once. One of those.
Oh,
little,
sorry. I thought we were talking about in the gym.
No, I think they just mean like it says what is the worst experience you had with the heat during your bodybuilding career?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. Then no, definitely not that.
I
had
got on a little ass plane once and had a panic attack. And then because I was already hot. So I started sweating. And then I got panicky because I was sweating. And I'm like, man, I'm sweating through my shirt. And then it made me sweat more. So
Oh.
I'm sitting in this fucking seat and it looks like I just finished cardio. It's literally, I remember dripping off my chin. Like, if you have like a hypo attack and the sweat's just, it was dripping off me. And the guy next to me is looking, and I'm like, I'm trying not to look, and my shirt's drenched. It's the worst fucking feeling in the world. I can't imagine anything. Like, I went through that so many times in my bodybuilding career. Paul, you were going to say something?
I had a bad one once. But I worked when I used to deal cards at the casino. My first time on the table dealing cards in front of like people, like my first time on the floor. They do this thing in blackjack that's called a shuffle check, where you got to put like all 8 decks.
Yeah.
You got to like make them into this like you got to like stagger the decks and make them into this like tower kind of, and then your supervisor has to come over and okay it, and then you put them all in your deck and you start the game. I was nervous as fuck because I was not good at these shuffle checks because I got fat fingers, I guess. I don't know. My fingers just don't work that way. I can't do intricate shit like that. So I was really nervous about it. And now I got a table wide full of people. And back then I used to get a lot of anxiety about being in front of people. I don't know why I took that job, but anyway.
Like this is a horrible job choice.
Yeah. So happens, I'm trying to control myself, but then full on panic attack at the table, try bust out in a fucking pouring sweat. And casino security's tight when it comes to cards. So they had security surround my table because I ended up dumping the cards on the floor. So they which made the sweat like way worse. So they had to like have security surround my table and like protect the cards and shit. And I know the cameras are on me and it was fucking
Poor Paul.
yeah, that's okay. I was better for it.
Seth, Ian, anybody ever deal with any of that shit? Any heat
I
wave
feel like Paul
fucking?
takes the take there. I mean, we could move on, but
All right. Question for all: if you we're
you
if
were.
no, it's apostrophe, but anyway, yeah, maybe it's just a typo. If you were to have a sit down conversation with your 19-year-old self, what is the best piece of advice for life that you would have to give yourself that you know now? Seth, you want to
Enjoy the
start?
moment.
Mike, that's yours. Enjoy the moment.
Yeah, enjoy the
Yeah,
moments.
that's actually a really good
Be
one.
be more present and shit. You know.
Yeah, that's kind of along the
Yeah.
same
I don't
lines.
remember like half my life because I was like thinking of other things while they were going on. You know.
Yeah.
Did
What
everybody?
else?
Do, I thought I was the only one that fucking dealt with that. You guys all dealt with that too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I skipped
Getting
friends'
Instagram
weddings.
posts not long ago.
Seth, what are you going to say? You're going to say
I
something.
was going to say the same thing. I think all of us at that age were so ambitious to do something huge and great and didn't live like in the moment of that, like live there.
I don't know if mine was so glamorous. I think I was just anxiety ridden and I wasn't able to just settle in and enjoy my life.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, yes, you're right, Seth. I was ambitious. I wanted to do great, like big things. But for me, I think it was more like I was always so worried about all these other things. And I wasn't able to just settle down and be like, this is actually a fucking amazing life. I get to work out. I get to go on stage. I get to travel. You know, like it's funny when I look back at like 20 years of bodybuilding. When I was bodybuilding, traveling used to be a fucking nightmare. And now I look at it and I'm like, man, you had so many chances to do so much cool shit. And you were too busy being anxious about getting on a plane or sitting in a small seat or packing your fucking meals so it's like, I don't know, it's fucked, man. Mine is more of an anxiety
I'm
thing.
the exact same as you. Yeah.
Yeah. Mike, why do you say it? Were you like more like Seth or more like me and Ian?
But when I was 19, I was in college playing football, so I just would have like sometimes I think about going back to college and I think about those days when you have like no responsibility and you're just
No.
like hanging out and it's like
Yeah.
imagine doing that for like a day
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
And just think about like what you were doing at that point. Like you're just sitting in your room or wherever you are starting your day and you're like, I don't have to do shit today. Like I have to do shit, but it doesn't matter. And I can just do whatever I want.
Yeah,
I'm
but
only 19.
can I ask you something, Mike? When I was 19, I'm sure we all had similar teen years, but like I still thought I had a lot to do, but now when I look back at it, it was nothing.
Yeah.
So like so I'd want to live that time again, but I'd want to live it with my mindset now.
And not have the responsibility.
Yeah, because when I was 19, I thought I had responsibilities. You know, you're working
Well,
some
you're 19, you had like $1,000. You thought you were rich.
Yeah,
Like,
but
fuck, dude, like
but
I'm
my
fucking
thing was,
loaded. I'll buy everyone drinks. I'm the man tonight. Like
I did that. Um, yeah, you know, it's funny. I say that to Summer all the time because when we met, I had a 1-bedroom condo that cost me like $700 a month, and it had like shitty ass furniture and whatever, and I didn't care about anything. I was like, I just want to go to the gym. I just want to like, what are we doing today? You coming over? We're gonna bang. Cool. Are we gonna watch a movie? Are we gonna bang and then eat? Are we gonna eat and then bang? Like, what do we want to do? And then tomorrow I'm gonna go to the gym with Paul. That's it. That's all my that's like all my life. It was it. Yeah. That's pretty incredible shit. Paul, what was yours? Why was yours a blur?
I missed out on some things because of like not anxiety where I would be like, like just missed out on stuff. A few things that I can remember. Like I remember one of my good friends' weddings missing out on just because I didn't want to go because I think I was fighting with my at the time girlfriend and didn't want to deal with that shit and like missed, probably important day for my friend that I should have been there for. I just think of a couple things like that I missed out on.
You still have that habit though.
Well, not important things though.
Just
like missing a friend's wedding,
Question for Mike. Oh no, let's skip that one. How long do you use No, let's skip that one. Who's winning this year's Olympia? Interesting. You know what? I think we can start talking Olympia. It's fucking 12 weeks now or some shit. Okay, let's do a quick. Obviously, these are going to change 10 fucking times, but let's do a quick top 5. If you had to do a top 5, what would it be? If you had to pick one right now.
Samson, the way he's looking lately.
You think Samson's going to win?
I don't know, man. He's closing that gap. I think he might pull it off this time.
Okay. Anybody else want to
Derek,
chime in?
Hottie.
I think it'll be Hottie, Derek, Samson.
I think Hottie's going to take it back, eh?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't know. It's either Derek or Hottie, I think, but
Seth, what do you think?
What's that? I missed. Sorry.
I said we're getting into Olympia territory now, 12 weeks out. So I was like, just a quick, these are obviously going to change 10 times between now and the Olympia. But like, if you had to do a quick top 5, who would you pick?
Oh, Derek, Hottie, Samson. After that, I don't know.
Well,
I think it's Derek. I think as of now, I don't know where Samson's going to fall. I don't. I think that he has the potential to move into 2. I do.
I think he's going to be at least 2 this year.
I don't think that he can. I don't think if either one of those come back, Hottie or Derek, better than they were previous this year or last, it's gonna be tough to beat them. But I think Samson can move into 2 if one of those guys are off.
I think Samson has the most upside still out of those 3.
I think Andrew moves into the top 4.
Yeah, I can see
Nick
that
will
too.
be up there.
Hunter will be there.
You think?
to see what he looks like in Texas, but that's definitely possible.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, like we all just said, like this is going to change 10 times between now and the
Yeah.
Olympia. But judging by his last update, I'm like, fuck, that's going to be hard to overlook. You know what I mean? Like that's a really fucking pretty physique. It's more going to depend on what the back looks like.
Talk about Samson?
No, I'm talking about Andrew.
Oh, I know. Fuck yeah, he's gonna be dangerous. Him and Hunter 4 and 5, I think.
Well, but then you have Nick. I don't know if Hunter beats Nick.
I think he can now.
I think he can.
So that means you're putting Nick all the way in 6th.
Yep.
Yeah. It's possible. I mean, but it's also it's also possible the other way around.
For sure. Yeah. That's just what I think.
I don't think Nick could. I mean, not to be, I'm just being objective. I don't think Nick can win, but I think he could be as high as 2nd or 3rd.
Could be.
I don't think it's likely, but I think he could be. He's got the size and conditioning for it. He's fucking,
It's going to be hard to beat those top 3 guys with the size, the shape, the density, the proportions that they all have. It's going to be hard to beat those top 3 guys.
Yeah. Be hard to crack that top 3.
I think the top 3 will remain unchanged.
Yeah.
I only know a couple things. I think Derek is going to be a lot better.
I agree with that.
I don't think Hottie is going to be a lot better.
No, I don't think Hottie can get any better.
I think Hottie's best was last year's Arnold.
So where do you see that? Where do you see where Derek can improve still? Like chest thickness or
size?
detail?
Man. You got to think.
Size, yeah.
Derek's
But
only
on his frame,
Derek's only, yeah, but he's got room on his frame. Like if you look at his physique last year, his legs still looked hollow through the middle. His arms and delts could still be bigger.
If you look at recent pictures of him right now, like he was just doing a tour in Canada, shots of him in a tank top, he looks big as fuck, man.
Yeah. You got to remember, Derek's only been in the open for 2 years.
True.
He's young too.
I just wonder with his frame though, how much more muscle can you pack on when it's still looking aesthetic? Yeah.
I still think he can. I think as long as he keeps his waist in check, which is something Hottie for sure is 100% glued in on.
100%.
There's no fucking way he. I think he's still got room for improvement. His legs weren't phenomenal last year. From the back, maybe, but the front
they were dug out.
Yeah, they were dug out, but they still left room. They still left room for size, and I think so did his arms and shoulders. But Hottie, I think, as incredible as he was, I don't think that gets better. Samson can get better. I think his back can get bigger. I think we'll see if he can come in.
Also not with Milo, so it's a whole different ball game too. So
yeah, we don't know if that's going to be better or worse. The only inside information I have is I have been around Samson. I have never seen him so focused.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is
his updates look crazy.
Listen, I honestly, when he used to come to my house, and we'd be like, he'd have a cheat meal. It's not like he was cheating on his diet. He'd have a cheat meal. He's like, yeah, let's grab a pizza, whatever. Okay. So we grab a pizza. He has a cheat meal. This fucking time around, he's like, I'm not having shit. He's like, he had all his fucking food. There was no cheat meals. He was like, bang on. So I'm like, I don't know. He just seems, and his training seems different too. He seems very, very, like when he gets in the gym, he's not.
I think he'll be a little fresher this year too. Because last year, remember, he came off a lot of shows last year. I think this year, he did the 2 Arnolds, but that's it. He's been resting since.
Well, it wasn't that he did a lot of shows. I mean, not that you're wrong, but he traveled a lot last year.
Yeah, okay, yeah, and he shut down the travel
Because he
early
traveled,
this year.
I think he traveled 2 or 3 times for Hostile, and he traveled like 4 or 5 times, like for himself. Like he just did some guest postings and stuff. And I know this year he's been offered some stuff, and he's turned it down because he wants to stay home and train. So he seems like he's turned it up a notch from where it was. But yeah, and then Andrew's update seems nuts too. So it's gonna be crazy. Let's see. Went back around in a circle. Fuck. Go ahead. Had a pretty big motorcycle accident last December and was wondering if any of you had to go through a period where you couldn't train and lost all motivation seeing yourself lose muscle, and was it easy or hard for you to come back to where you were before the time off?
I've had 2. Yeah.
You want to talk about them?
Oh, sure. I didn't know if other. Yeah, I think it obviously sucks, and mentally it is very hard. There's no 2 ways about that. Like, there's no way to really make it easier to see yourself like lose progress that you've worked hard from. I think the biggest thing though is a lot of guys, especially when they're out of the gym and they're feeling unmotivated stuff, you like let it snowball. You know, it's like, okay, I'm not training, so then they let their diet go the wayside. They're eating less meals. They're eating crappier food. And that, especially when you're not training, that's like when you can get away with it the least, you know? Yeah. And the times that when I had a bad, like a infection thing in my chest in 2011, I was out of the gym for like three or 4 months. And then when I did my arm, the other arm, I was out for like 2 months. And I kept my diet like the exact same, like protein intake high, still eating 5-6 meals a day, carbs a little lower, you know, did as much, you know, activity as I could. And my physique honestly changed very minimal, even when I came off anabolics during the time. So I think if you don't like let everything be like, fuck everything, I think you'll find it easier to stay motivated because you don't let it like spiral and snowball. Like, you know, when you're going to eat a binge, and it's like you have a bit and then you're like, well, fuck it, I've already had it now. Might as well just let it all go.
Go all the way with it. Yeah.
Go all the way with it. I'm already fucking, my foot's already in the water. Let's just go for it.
Yeah.
I think if you let that happen, you're just making it worse and making it harder to start up again. So I think just being diligent with the diet, getting as much activity as you can, will go a long way for sure.
Seth, I agree.
I'm going to run to the wash.
I agree, but it's like for whenever I tore my tricep, I was like, you know, I always say like if I lose the gym or I can't do cardio, I'll start to freak out. Yeah. But like, let's say you do, I think that's where like it puts people into that depressed state where they're out of their routine. And it's like, okay, let's say that you can't train, so your macros can't be the same and you're completely thrown off. I think that if you're that type of person that can't stay mentally stable in that setting, like we can all stay on a diet and be like, yeah, I'm just going to eat this food and shut the fuck up. But if people don't have that, that's whenever I'm always like, hey, maybe you should go into like, I hate to say this, but like the calories in, calories out, like just if you're going to eat something bad, like you eat something bad, dude, you don't get those other calories throughout the day. Yeah. Like you got to start going into a different mindset. If you can't stay on a strict diet, you got to move into something else.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But I like, in additionally to that too, like I think just it's really important to at least maintain like your protein intake during that time. So if you don't muscle, if like you start eating just like a bunch of fucking, you know, even if your calories are in the proper range, there's no way to expedite muscle loss than just having insufficient protein intake.
Oh, 100%.
After that, I agree with you 100%. Yeah, just keeping the calories in a spot and like, you know, managing macros and stuff. You know, if you don't want to eat 100% on like a meal plan diet, you're finding it hard at that point. But at least try and hit like protein requirements every day to like, you know,
I think
mitigate loss as much as possible. You know,
to elaborate, like there'll be good. You'll have your good days and then you'll have your bad days.
Yeah.
I think that everybody's going to go in that roller coaster ride, and on good days they'll be like, oh, I'm perfect, and then on rough days they'll be like, fuck everything, I'm going to eat everything.
Whatever
and those might compound.
Whatever your training injury is, just hammer the BPC and TB 500.
All right, we are going to. Sorry, 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it?
Hey, you know what I was thinking? This is just a comment. I saw this thing on Barstool Sports for the first time, and I thought of you guys immediately. Have you seen their Mount Rushmore of things?
No.
Oh yeah. So on the podcast, on their podcast, they get together and do the Mount Rushmore of go to their Instagram, go to their IG page, Fuad. And I thought of you guys because I was like, oh, it's along that same line.
I saw their they did a fast food burger draft.
Yeah, it's like their draft. They do the Mount Rushmore of things and they go through all of them.
So like your top 4 or 5 or whatever and
Yeah,
everything.
here, scroll down. No.
Wait, what is that? What is only cool to do in college?
Blacking out, jungle juice.
Keg stands.
Being broke.
Oh, it's like
Where am I going?
Oh,
Mount
here,
Rushmore,
yeah, check this. Mount Rushmore breakfast.
1 second. Shit, I gotta do this again.
But I'll do a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Okay.
Easy.
Good pick. I'm going to go waffles. Love waffles. Superior to pancakes in every way.
But I'll do a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Okay.
Easy.
Good pick. I'm going to go similar sausage, egg, and cheese.
I'm gonna go pancakes.
Okay. Pancakes for the table.
Now I will go a breakfast burrito.
French toast. Okay.
I want to take steak and eggs.
I think that's fine. That's a known breakfast meal.
That's a close one. Breakfast tacos. I think breakfast tacos are better than breakfast burritos.
Wow.
Breakfast tacos.
So they
That's
do.
not on that's not on Mount Rushmore. If I can.
But they do a bunch of different, like different topics. So it could be Mount Rushmore of that. And I was like, that's actually, I was like, I thought you guys, I was like, that's actually something that.
Is it just me, and maybe like some of you guys will disagree, but choosing fucking pancakes is like the number one breakfast food is just wild to me.
Here it comes.
It's goddamn slab. You're literally just eating slabs of bread. Like
You're just telling. You're
Yeah,
shitting
but-
all over Mike's favorite fucking food, dude.
Oh, that's your favorite.
That's number one. It's just bread. I can't even get over that.
Dude, pancakes are delicious. You know what? It's why.
They're fine, but it's like
Wait a
okay.
minute.
Yeah,
You know
some
what?
fancy
Okay,
ones.
this is the thing. Anybody watching this, Ian's food analysis is the opposite of his bodybuilding analysis. He is not the person to listen to about food.
Yeah, but see, I would have agreed. The guy that took the sausage, egg, and cheese, and then took the French toast as number two. I'd be on board with that. You know,
I
But
don't
that's
know,
just
dude.
bread.
Yeah, French.
It's just bread with egg on it.
bread
Yeah.
with egg with sugar. Bread with egg with sugar.
So
but pancakes have sugar.
too. And
No, but
syrup.
they're not powdered sugar. They're just syrup, and you do the syrup as well in the French.
Yeah,
toast.
but you can have
Not if you
blueberry.
get-
You can have
You
blueberry
put powdered
pancakes.
sugar on
chocolate-
anything.
You can have chocolate
anything.
pancakes.
Yeah,
You can have
but that's-
chocolate banana pancakes. It's delicious.
Red velvet.
What's wrong with you?
Look, I like pancakes. I just think they're
No,
like
don't take it back now.
Yeah, you're rethinking
so overrated.
it.
Look,
Pieces of like
'Cause you're
fucking
just-
fried bread.
You were thinking plain old like Aunt Jemima you make at home.
there's
Well,
nothing
yeah,
wrong.
that's
Wait a
what
minute.
they
Look
No,
at
wait.
that shit with
Wait a
fucking
minute.
butter on it. Oh,
There's
Hey,
nothing-
So
blueberry,
good.
isn't it blueberry pancakes.
Okay, wait a minute. Even plain fucking pancakes with some butter and lots of syrup are absolutely fucking amazing.
Oh, I agree
I
with
think
you.
I
I'm
could
just
eat 20
thinking.
pancakes in a sitting.
Here we go. Challenge on.
What do you say? How many
20.
in a sitting? Yeah, I can see that.
How big? How
Four,
big, Mike? Like
5
full
plates
size?
of 4. 5
See,
plates of 4.
I'm gonna go with Ian
I
on
put
this.
my money on
I'm
Mike.
not a big pancake guy. I'm not a big pancake.
I don't get it.
Listen,
like, look,
I
I'd give me a good pancake, but it's like to put it even in my top 5, I wouldn't. No.
I don't order pancakes barely ever when I go for breakfast, but to say it's not in the Mount Rushmore of breakfast foods is
I
a
think
little
it's
crazy.
Mount Rushmore because of its like historicness in breakfast food land, but not because it's necessarily one of the best. You know,
What's your first
International
egg
House of
dish?
Pancakes.
What's your first egg dish in the Mount Rushmore?
first egg dish.
Sandwich
Like, what
or
choices
just
within
regular?
egg dishes.
Like
Sunny-
omelet,
You mean
breakfast
scrambled?
sandwich,
I'm gonna say
scrambled, poached.
I'm gonna say
Yeah. Like probably some kind of breakfast sandwich, or then like a poached egg, like with like something like that.
no.
Not
Those
an
are,
omelet, Ian? I go with an omelet.
who the fuck? You
An
think
omelet.
a poached? Do you think a poached egg is over like a fried egg? Are you crazy?
Yeah, nobody.
But if you're going like fancy to a place and getting like a poached egg with hollandaise and like
That's not. But that's
Well,
not
that-
Mount
that-
Rushmore.
that's,
That's, like
egg-
some.
That's
Gotta
egg
go-
butter.
you gotta go
It's on my
omelet.
Mount Rushmore. He just asked for egg.
Bacon, egg, and cheese omelet. All
No,
of
but
it.
Paul.
Bacon,
But,
egg, and cheese is bacon, egg, and cheese is an easy number one.
okay, hold on.
They're gonna pick scrambled eggs over that. Like,
Just hold on a minute. Mike asked What? Jesus Christ! Let me start it, Seth.
This is what I wanted to occur.
So Mike asked what the best egg, not what
No,
you say,
what would be your number one egg dish?
number one
Like,
egg dish out of all breakfasts? What's your number one?
I would
And
say-
wait, are you asking for us personally or what we think is the most popular?
No, personally.
Personally,
Personally.
okay.
Yeah.
But I'm with Seth. I'm choosing a bacon, egg, and cheese or a sausage, egg, and cheese. Yeah.
Uh,
Like omelet or a
Yeah,
breakfast
what do you mean?
sandwich?
A
Like
breakfast.
you mean like
for me, I'm going omelet.
me too.
Really?
Yeah.
I love omelets.
That's
Lots
crazy.
of ketchup.
So
Lots
I,
of ketchup.
I judge every breakfast place I ever go to off of a bacon and cheese omelet. And
Yeah.
then like when I'm in New York, like I'm not a big fan of New York, but when I go, I eat bacon, egg, and cheese bagels everywhere I fucking go, all times of the day.
So
Pepper
omelet. I can't believe Ian said pancakes aren't a fucking thing. Oh my God. What the
Just
fuck?
bread. You're literally just bread.
Are you waffles over?
So is
pancakes?
French
Pancakes over
toast though. French toast is literally bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So is
I
a-
didn't say. I was just
So is
saying.
a muffin. A muffin is just fucking bread. So is cake. It's like-
Yeah, but I
Pizza's
also,
just-
wouldn't,
pizza's
put,
just
I also
bread.
wouldn't put them even close to my top favorite foods of a fucking muffin. You know what I mean? Like, there's no
A
way.
muffin would be in my top 5 favorite foods.
So you just love bread.
Of everybody
bread.
loves bread. Bread's
love
the
bread.
fucking. Why is
There'd be
people so
zero
fucking
protein
fat?
in my top 5 favorite foods.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have like protein dominant. Like I would never pick a steak like as one of my favorite.
Okay,
foods.
what's your top 5 favorite foods? And give me 2.
Oh, I have no idea. That's too hard to think about. But
If you had to
it's
order
definitely
something
not-
right now, if you had
definitely
to order
not
some
bread
food right
product.
now, Ian, what would it be?
If I had to order something right now,
Yeah, and you know, you're not considering any kind of
I'm
macros
hungry.
or
If I was going to order something right now, I'd probably order Five Guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
A burger is definitely like probably top 1 or 2 all time
Yeah,
for foods.
for sure.
Yeah,
Like out of everything.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, but
It's-
wait a minute. We're all gonna.
Burgers and
We're,
pizzas.
burgers are in my top
We all,
five.
we all just were like, yeah, burgers are good. Yeah.
That doesn't prove anything. It doesn't prove shit. Okay, so let's do this. In your top 5, is it predominantly protein, carbs, or fats? Obviously, it's going to be a mix of some, but what is the most dominant thing in your top 5? For me, it's 100% carbs. It's going to be some form of bread and some form of pasta. Those are for sure in the top 5.
Mine would probably be protein and fats. Yeah.
Like pasta, I could eat. My entire top 5 is pasta. It's going to be like
Pasta
Different noodles,
Alfredo,
different sauce.
pasta fettuccine.
linguine, fucking lasagna. Fucking...
I like pasta, but there's so many good foods in the world.
Lasagna is in my top 5.
You know when they
love
ask you,
lasagna.
you know when they ask you if there was one food you could eat for the rest of your life, what would it be? For me, it's pasta. I could literally eat pasta every fucking day and not get sick of it.
I eat it 2 days in a row and I don't like it already.
Oh, I eat the leftovers. I fucking I can't stop with the pasta. Look at me.
Are you, do you do the cold pasta out of the fridge or you heat it up after you?
This
like,
may sound so this may sound gross to you. So I do traditional.
Definitely, it's gross.
No. Listen. So in Arabic, in a lot of Arabic dishes, we use a lot of yogurt. So I do a lot of traditional pasta, like pasta sauce and whatever. But my mom used to she'd make pasta with yogurt sauce, and the yogurt sauce had like a garlic, mint, salt.
Mixed with a
kinda-
tomato? Is
No,
that a
there's no
blush?
tomato. No, there's no tomato. No, there's no tomato. It's a yogurt sauce.
Sounds awful.
Why
Yeah.
is it called-
Listen,
Like plain yogurt?
Did it come out?
Oh, don't you remember when we were at the show and we all went like with the judges to the place? You get those yogurt sauces with like the mint and stuff. That's what he's talking about.
I can't picture that as like your.
I know you can't. I know you
So
can't.
confused.
Listen to me. There's a lot of Arabic foods that have yogurt, and people don't.
Very
People generally are like, "Oh, that's fucked," because it's not really part of Western foods. But
Yeah.
so good, though.
like anybody who's come to our house, like any of our in like my wife, my brother's wives, my sister's husband, when they try it, they're like, "Holy fuck, this is amazing."
They're amazing.
Like tzatziki sauce. You're just like, I don't know if I
Yeah.
like it. Like, oh, it's delicious.
Kind of down that lane. Yeah.
Yeah, it's down in that
Yeah.
area. Yeah. So my mom used to make a cold pasta with
Mm.
this plain savory yogurt instead of sweet yogurt, and it was fucking delicious. So, but anyway, pasta's for sure in my
But
top
what?
5.
Which pasta?
Any.
All of
Any.
them.
You have to pick. You have to pick a dish. Pasta is just a subsection of food. Which kind of pasta?
Any.
Yeah, rank your pastas from 1 to 5.
Like with.
Okay,
like,
well,
with What style of noodle with what style of sauce, and is there any meat toppings?
Yeah, cheese.
Probably gonna go. This is gonna be a really fucked up combo for actual Italians listening, so I apologize to Seth because he's
You're not
What about me?
Italian. So
What
it's
about
okay.
me?
Paul's French, so that doesn't count. But
Oui.
I like doing like a linguine or a spaghetti with a blush sauce.
Yeah.
And meatballs.
Okay.
That's probably my fucking. I love blush sauces. My absolute favorite. Or for
Like a rosé?
Yeah, rosé is another way to put it. Yeah, it's like that's my favorite.
I love
kind
meatballs, spaghetti meatballs. I love.
And that for when it comes to like Alfredo sauces and cream sauces, I got to be in the mood. It's a little bit different. I'm more
You
of
like the linguine noodles the best, huh?
I kind of got a thing for spinning the fucking noodle. I got.
What do you think about angel hair pasta?
Too thin. I ended up having a little.
Can't get in the fork.
Paul would never go with the angel hair. It's take way too much work.
I'm penne all the way.
That's some kind of too silly. If I was gonna pick a pasta in my top 5, I would probably pick like some kind of fancy ravioli. You know?
Oh, ravioli.
Yeah.
You know what?
Tortellini.
Okay,
Tortellini.
Like some of the stuffed pastas. I've had stuffed pasta that like was some of the best foods I've ever had.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the problem. I 1000% agree with you, except every time I order ravioli at a restaurant, it's never enough food.
Oh, they give you small portions of it. You're right.
With like a butternut squash kind of fucking sauce on it that was like meat and cheese filled. They were like some of the best things I've ever had.
Yeah, but some Italian somewhere is furious that you just said that.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to do it to appease some Italian. I'm doing it because it's tasty. You know what I mean?
So you took an Italian dish and you're like, I put some butternut squash with it. It was delicious.
Well, I didn't make it. I got it in an Italian restaurant. So
is Paul, since you're Italian, is butternut squash an Italian like sauce?
Well, not that I was ever familiar with growing up. My mom would never made anything like that. But
it's blasphemy in your house, probably.
Yeah, no, my mom would throw that in the garbage.
All right, so this is some pancakes that Iain says are disgusting.
Yeah.
Seth, and you agree with him. This is
I'm not going to be like, oh, I can't wait to get pancakes. I just don't do that. I don't know why. Like, because whenever I was growing up, I loved like strawberry syrup on pancakes. But then as I got older, I just like, I love good bread, like a sourdough or a rye, like good toast with butter. Love that shit.
Yeah.
Love it.
Very warm.
Yeah.
I think I'm Googling here. I think this butternut squash ravioli is a pretty traditional.
He's still on it.
It says originated in Sicily.
Yeah, and fucking lemon juice is salt.
No,
dude.
I was Googling it because I'm like, wait, maybe I got it wrong if that's not butternut squash. So I was just checking.
Okay.
You know what's good on pancakes? Nutella.
Dude, you put Nutella on everything.
Nutella goes with
If
everything.
I'm putting something on it other than syrup or fruit or whatever, I'm putting fucking Cool Whip.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Cool Whip is fucking awesome on pancakes or waffles or French toast.
I always felt like I never got enough Cool Whip as a kid. I think that's why I'm fat now.
I remember the first time I ever went to like a friend's house for like a sleepover when I was young, and we had like breakfast the next morning, and they made like French toast or something with Cool Whip, and I thought it was literally the best thing I'd ever eaten in my life.
Yeah, I should dip cookies in it.
Hold on. That comment you made. That
like
comment you made,
cream,
Fouad.
What?
You were like,
That is
I
one
don't think I
fact.
got enough Cool Whip as a kid. What's wrong with me? I think that's why I have an issue.
Listen, Seth, I'm being serious. I grew up with 4 siblings, and I never just, I never could just indulge and have whatever I wanted.
Cool Whip.
Well, you're the youngest, so you probably got the scraps.
So as I got older, I was like, I'm having everything.
Oh.
All right. All right. Let's do some quick trivia. Let's see if we can. We need a buzzer. You got to say
sit this down. I killed you guys too big last time, so
no. Don't sit it out. I want to hear. I want to hear your buzzer over and over again. Okay. Iain, Mike, Paul, Seth.
Pop music.
Pop music. Oh, that's Mike's specialty. Okay.
Fuck.
Pop music.
Sports.
Where are we going here? 2020? 90s?
2000 or 90s.
Okay. Which one?
Let's go 1996 lyrics.
Okay.
Lyrics?
I'm gonna fucking
I'm not
Try
good
to,
with lyrics.
try to tell the song by looking at a line from its lyrics. Can you identify these songs that were
Are
popular?
we saying our name first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tear me open, make you gone. No more can you hurt anyone.
Mike,
Mike.
until it sleeps.
Yes.
Elka.
La da da di.
Mike,
Da, 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 da. Yes.
be my lover.
Do I have to sing these?
Yeah.
Well, a little melodic tune at least.
Ian,
As I walk
Mike,
Paradise.
Mike,
Gangster's
fuck.
Ian, what'd you say?
Gangster's Paradise.
Oh. 1 second. Don't it make you sad to know that life is more than who we are? I know this one.
You do?
Then go.
One of us.
By who?
I was wrong.
Oh,
I lost the point.
That was name Goo Goo Dolls.
Well, life has a funny way of sneaking up on you.
Seth.
Yeah.
Is it ironic?
What?
Alanis Morissette?
Yes.
isn't it ironic?
Yeah. Don't you think?
Boy, don't you know you can't escape me.
Oh, that's scary.
Oh, I know that lyric.
Mike,
Yes.
you're making me high.
No.
I was gonna say.
Fuck.
Come play my game. I'll test you. Psychosomatic. Yes.
Mike, damn.
Breathe.
Okay. Moving to the next category. We'll go 97 albums.
One hit wonders.
Okay. Where?
Yeah,
Well,
one hit wonders, yeah.
where's one hit wonder? One hit wonders. 1990. Okay. Match these single U.S. top 40 hit songs with the correct musical artist. Second round KO.
Mike,
Mike.
cannabis.
My heart is failing me.
Wait a minute.
I don't even know any of those four bands.
Are these the names of songs?
The
No.
song was the only U.S. Billboard top 40 hit for which act? My heart is failing me.
I don't know.
Riff.
I guess the same thing.
Mike,
Oh, I know this.
Mike.
DJ Cool.
5 o'clock.
Paul.
I don't know. I think I know.
Paul.
Crash Test Dummies.
Oh,
Paul
Nope.
has -1. Natural one. I know this one.
Go. You're playing the game too.
Oh, okay.
You gotta say your name though.
Better Days and The Bottom Drops Out. No one? Okay.
I don't like this. This is too hard.
Okay, let's go back. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I'd get these.
I knew
Fuck,
that
I
next.
could have got that one.
Yeah, I knew that.
next.
Was that the
Let's go
Maybe
back.
I'm not
Let's
sure.
get
Dirty
out of
bastard.
let's
What
get out of
ODB?
let's go out of music. Let's go movie.
Sports.
geography?
Okay, movies. No, I'm good with movies.
Okay, let's go
General.
quotes. Wait,
Do
what?
James Bond.
Oh,
quotes.
James Bond.
I've never even I've fucking seen like
No,
one
I don't
James
know
Bond
any
movie.
James Bond.
I'm not a big James
Well,
Bond
I
guy.
can
fuck
tell you
this.
guys on James Bond. I know all the multiple times.
I'll kill all of you motherfuckers. Sports movies. Okay. Are you a fan of sports? We try and guess the correct sport that is featured in these movies.
Okay.
The Natural.
Yeah.
Fouad. Baseball.
Baseball.
The Hustler. Fouad. Wrestling.
Oh, I thought you'd get that.
I said pool.
Paul.
Seth.
Paul, go ahead. Paul, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna pass. No, I don't know that one.
Oh, you said it. You got to guess.
Okay.
Boxing. Boxing. Oh.
Boxing.
No, you can't. You gave me the answer.
I can.
No, you can't. -2.
Ian,
I know this one, Paul.
Ian,
Ian, go ahead. Ian,
baseball.
Ian, go.
Ian,
Baseball.
baseball.
Have you seen my baseball?
The love guru.
Ian,
Ian, go ahead.
ice hockey.
Oh yeah, Mike Myers.
The Mighty
Ian,
Ducks. Fouad.
ice
Ian, go ahead.
hockey.
The longest yard. Fouad. American.
American football.
You can't even get the question out. Like, the
I got it. I got that one. Fuck
Your
you.
name's a part of the question.
I beat you to that. Come on.
No, you didn't.
100% I did.
I thought I beat both of you guys on that.
Over the
Ian-
Fouad.
Ian- oh, no. Arm wrestling, motherfucker.
Sylvester Stallone.
Arm wrestling. Give me that point.
Oh, fuck.
Fouad.
Paul.
I got you again, boxing.
You did not get me on that one.
Too slow. Give me the point.
Oh my god.
What?
That's so stupid.
We got to go with a better system.
Yeah, we do. We do need a better system.
I think there's ones that you can do online where we like actually like click our space bar or something and the computers actually know who's doing it first, you know?
Holy fuck. Okay. Paul, lead us off with one of your amazing prayers.
Well, Seth's here tonight.
I can't beat you, Paul. I can't.
Oh, yes, you got up.
Seth, you can
Okay.
give us a good one. Paul's just going to talk about the weather or something stupid.
All right.
It hurts. I've been doing this for a while, Fouad.
It kind of stings, man.
A lot into it.
I'm trying here, bro.
Oh, good golly.
I guess my efforts are not appreciated.
Lord, we thank you for this opportunity to get together this week. It is always an absolute pleasure to laugh, carry on, and just continue to build wonderful friendships and the opportunities that we have for all of the people that watch this awesome podcast, partake in it, and we get to be a part of their lives and lighten their day. We thank you for this opportunity. Please continue to give us our health and opportunities to continue to do what we do. In your name, amen.
That was beautiful, Seth.
Why can't you do that?
I'm gonna go back and watch that episode.
That
and
actually
see if
made
I
me
can,
feel like a little bit warm inside.
I did too. I actually broke a sweat too. I did. I was starting to feel a little bit warm
Are you
inside.
sweating, bro? That's right.
Yeah, I need a shower.
I didn't mean physically warm. I meant like
Need a shower.
Oh, it actually did. It moved me.
Okay.
Paul's got a shower after a good prayer. You know?
All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
That's the
See you
demon
guys.
that brings it out of you,
Later.
Paul.